right, it's a Lyrical
Check.
Fix podcast with your host, Parks. I'm Parks today. I'm off screen.
Yeah, you're off screen.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's Sade. I'm Kid Pro.
And yeah, the 100th fucking episode.
We're at episode 100. Make some noise.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nice. All right, nice. Thanks. Appreciate that. Oh, man, we got a live studio audience today for the 100th episode. It's been a long, long road. It's been great. Buddy, we made it.
Yeah, we did.
100 fucking episodes. Holy shit. Can't fucking believe it. Who would have thought? Look at us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're joined in the illustrious, world-famous, world-renowned greenhouse. We just had a world-class meal.
Yeah.
Potato salad.
Potato salad.
My fucking Lord. Oh, the goodness and the magic that was in
when
those
you went
burgers.
for seconds for the potato, I'm like, oh, this nigga about to fall asleep.
It was real. No, I'm not going to get the itis. I'm going to fight the itis any which way I can.
So much croutons in the salad.
Oh, my God.
Hey, yo.
Yo,
In
Bill's
case you
plate
can't
had
tell.
a mound of fucking potato salad, like 20 croutons, and like 2 leaves of lettuce.
Yes.
And that was it.
Yes.
And 2 leaves of lettuce.
Don't watch me.
And a little thing of carrots.
Just to watch the calories.
Don't watch me. Watch my calories.
Oh, yeah. You
heard?
Oh, shit.
But, yo, real talk, I don't know how long ago, but I kind of just tweeted this, that my dream podcast was to have these 3 gentlemen on as guests
And now they're
with
here.
us. And now they're here. I've manifested it, and we made it happen for the 100th episode. So, guys, if you could, please introduce yourselves.
What's up, everybody? My name is Villa from the S Double Fam. You already know the vibes.
Very smooth.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Ace. Formerly on the podcast before, Mr. 48 Prosecco Poppy. You already know the business.
You already know, man. It's Sean McDonald's, a.k.a. Silver Do-Rag, a.k.a. Young Roach Clip, a.k.a. Big Baby, a.k.a. Loki's Bodyguard, a.k.a. You know the shit, man. It's Big Baby Triip out, man.
Yes, sir. Whoop.
Mr. EVF, Mr. Monster Bash, you know how it go, man. 9 Perfect Strangers. I see the clip on Hulu, so fuck it. I got 9 in the clip, and you hit you like voodoo.
You giving niggas bars?
Now I'm talking about.
Otherwise known as Trip Out. Oh, man, yeah. That's a hell of an intro. Shit,
That
our
was.
intros just get better
Oh,
and
I was
better.
crying that shit.
Oh, my God. Man, where do we go from there?
I don't know.
This is
Let's proceed with the madness. Keep going.
fine. Fuck it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, we was joking about this before, but a whole thing. What did we say before about
supposed
that?
to say that on air?
Silence niggas can't be gangbanging out.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah.
We leave that to the real gang.
We in here in the greenhouse. We'll go loud as fuck. Whoop, whoop. But on the street, yeah.
Oh, shit.
7-6 bash that?
It's weird how that happens. Yeah. I didn't know about the whole culture behind it. At first, someone had told me, I was like, oh, I can't say that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't know.
And one time you said it in public, I just looked at you like, no.
Yeah, I screamed out in public. Like,
Yeah.
I was getting ready to do the signs, too. Like,
Somebody
Yeah.
will check you for sure.
It's kind of like the N-word to white people. You can't just be saying it because you know a nigga that, you know what I'm saying? But y'all my people, so.
Right. We get a pass.
Yeah, get a pass. You know what I'm saying? If you not with me, that's your ass.
Good point. I couldn't say it better. Make sure you got the mic when you speaking. And get that right.
Sure, I got you. I'm going to make sure I'm
We got the WBLS voice now.
Well, I was still in gangbang mode. I'm sorry.
All right, where the hell do we go from here?
No, let's start it up.
Go ahead.
Well, no, the main thing I want to talk about, because it's been a great week for music.
Amazing week for music,
Amazing.
honestly.
Now, I want to just hear, out of the guys here, 3 of y'all, which albums did you hear that released this past week?
Donda.
Donda.
Donda? You heard Kanye West, sir? Westside Gunn?
Yeah.
You didn't hear Westside Gunn?
I haven't heard Westside Gunn yet. I'm definitely take the time to listen to that.
Villa, have you?
Yes, I have. Westside Gunn.
Westside Gunn album is amazing.
Yes,
You
it
guys
is.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Because me and Ace can.
All right, Hitler's Wears Hermes 8. Sincerely Adolf is the
Simons.
title of the project.
Yes.
I love these Hitler Wears Hermes series. It's pretty much showing his just his rapping ability, if you want to call it that. And I like the fact that Stove God Cooks is all over this one. I think it's a nice addition. It's kind of like a Ghost and Ray type of deal in a sense, kind of like a joint thing. I could see them doing a joint project in the future. I think it'd be great. And with the production, whoever it was, Conductor and whoever else was on that.
Yeah, I always
I
want to know
think
who
killed
makes
that
it.
shit.
Who makes their beats?
Who mix it?
Who makes their beats?
Oh, who makes their beats? It's Derringer or Conductor, which is another guy that like they're affiliated with.
Gotcha.
She's got that dope ass tagline like
Shit's
Conductor.
hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit is dope.
Shit is dope. And a couple ones on there. Margella Split Toes. I wish we could play that right now. I know we can't play shit. Oh my fucking song is so dope.
Song titles be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Claire's back. Claire's back was fire.
Claire's back is it's right, yeah. I liked a lot of the wrestling
When
references
it's-
and
yeah,
stuff
they
like
switch up
that.
the beat towards
And it's
that.
just good old fashioned drug rap,
Yeah,
which you can
for
never
sure.
go wrong with. You know what I mean?
1000%.
I think it hasn't been done that well since Pusha T, I say, in my opinion. But you know, you also have other people too, because like that whole Griselda style is like Rock Marcy inspired. So I appreciate that shit. But very fucking dope album.
Yeah.
You guys have any other notes on the album? I know we gotta just talk about the music right now, but anything else that you liked about the album?
I like that Wayne was on the album. Wayne.
Like that, what, Wayne?
That Wayne
Oh,
was on
man.
the album, man. Wayne bodied this
Wayne's
shit.
feature
Wayne
list
bodied
for
this
this
feature,
year
man.
has been insane.
Yeah,
Insane.
no, he's killed what? Tyler's album.
Yeah.
Who else was he on as far as other people's albums? He was on a feature run. See, I can't
just
recall
know he did
any.
Matt. Yeah, me neither. I'll look it up. I got the laptop.
Nah,
Discuss.
was-
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
okay.
Oh shit!
Gunshots,
Oh, shit,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
gunshots at all times.
Oh.
Whoa.
You from Benny's album? Smoke that shit.
Oh, the timeless
Oh yeah,
joint.
yeah. Time.
See, we forgetting that. Good point. And then I think other album that I was discussing with Saint before, who was in the audience, King's Disease 2. I know we all heard that.
Yes.
All right, so how we feel about that?
Count me in.
That shit was fire.
Count me in.
Count me in.
Never disappointed. Nah.
Nah, this is amazing, man.
And then I asked you too off air, like, do you think that there could be a King's Disease 3? Do
Yo,
you see that in the cards?
Honestly, it would be a disservice if they didn't do it, because the whole like chemistry with Hit Boy and Nas has just been, it's been hitting, honestly, especially with that whole competition last year with the Grammys. They were stacked up against a whole bunch of like gifted rappers. For them to come out with that, it would be crazy for them to not come out with a third. Gotta do it. That's usually the thing with these rap artists too. They usually try to go for like the trifecta, and then you could probably hang it up after that, do
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah,
might as
Nas
well.
has talked about when he was talking. He was on an interview talking about Hit Boy. They already working on something else.
Yeah, I think he was on with Ebro.
Yeah, Ebro.
True,
Yeah.
true.
So they're already working on the third.
Oh, they working on
I
third
don't
one?
know if he said King's Disease 3, but I'm assuming
Hey,
if he's
anything
gonna
that
do
comes
something
from
else,
them, honestly,
has to be
we
yeah.
already know.
Fire.
We see
Pretty
the,
fucking
we
fire.
see the equations that happen.
Yeah. Do you think the second is better than the first?
Good question. Good question.
That's tough to
Oh,
answer. They both got their own
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
different realms and stuff like that. But the second one definitely holds its weight. As of right now, with currently what's going on, yeah, King's Disease 2 is definitely up there.
Same. I think so too.
I really like King's Disease 1.
Oh yeah, this shit's fire.
But that's because I had like a whole year to sit with it too.
No, yeah. You had more time to sit with it. It's fire, but I still think the second might be better.
Yeah.
It's
Actually, I
something
can see
about
too.
it. It's just it's the same producer, same artist, but there's something different about it that just
The chemistry is definitely
Yeah.
built up. Like, and that's the good thing about whenever they continue to go on with these projects and stuff like that. It's like it's something that you can definitely tell they were trying at first. You got to sit in the studio with all this stuff, but
yeah.
they did that, and so coming back the second time around, they were just like, we already know what it is. We're just gonna get right back to it. Like, and it's
They're more
probably
comfortable
stuff
with
that
each
they
other.
already had. Like a good couple of joints of it probably was in the cut, and they were just like, let's get some more organic joints in there. Let's keep going with that. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe chemistry. I think that's definitely
Yeah.
what it is. Because I mean, you get past the getting to know you phase, all of that and what their quirks and shit like this, and this it's like they know each other, so it's probably just like, I mean, we're just watching two superheroes fighting and just knowing each other's moves kind of thing. So yeah.
That's a good
That's what
point. I
it
like
is.
that.
Yeah.
And moving on with the music, they actually involved with music. You were just mentioning before, and I wanted to hear more of this story. That it was tough for you growing up to just get to hear music in general. So explain that.
So when I was a kid, like I lived with my mother, and like she real old school. Like she was always older than everybody else's parents. So she grew up like church, that rap shit is not the devil, but she was like, she wasn't playing that shit.
Yeah.
So it was like, I ain't really get to watch videos till I was like 12, 13, like on a consistent basis. So like all I knew was Lil Bow Wow and whatever else was on the radio.
That PG rap.
Straight
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. Like I didn't know what Uncle Luke was till I was like 15.
Sheesh.
I'm like, damn. Look at all this pussy on TV.
You didn't know they was doing that shit on BET Uncut. You didn't know about
Hey, look, but that's what opened my mind into mad different shit. I saw Tip Drill, and I like the.
Bruh.
I'm talking about.
Shout out Nelly.
I almost put a
Shout
hole
out.
in the air mattress. My dick was so hard, son.
Different type of time.
So, like, but like, what happened was when I turned like 11, my dad was like, "Look, bro, you not about to keep listening to this bullshit. Like, 50 Cent just dropped. I'm gonna get you the clean version, and then when you get with me, you can watch the real version." And then that's how it happened. But the first album I ever owned that I paid for was Paid in Full by Rakim, and that's kind of what got me into music.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
amazing first album.
I don't know what made me do. I think I saw the video. He was like fish, which is my favorite dish, and I was like, I like that, because we having fish tonight, and it's literally like how it happened. And then I saw it in the store. It was like $48. I had 50.
48.
Shout out.
I'm sorry.
You know I lost that drop. I'm so tight. I lost that
It's all
drop.
good. I got you 48.
No, you gotta do 48, 48, 48, 48.
Wait,
You have
so
to
that
do the
is-
48, 48,
Yeah,
48.
you gotta get the echo on you.
Wait, hold up. So the first album you ever bought with your own money was Paid in Full? Holy shit. Oh, because my first was, I'm embarrassed now to say, Big Willie style. Bill Smith.
Damn. That's actually not a bad pick either.
not bad.
That's not a
It's not
bad
that
pick
bad.
either.
Now, but compared to Paid in Full, like in the caliber of rap albums.
I mean, but
you know what I mean?
where was our minds really at that moment?
I did like that album. I ain't gonna lie.
you're
I did
wrong.
like
It's
it.
like when niggas be like, I like
That was-
these Jordans. You
that was
should
my
get
shit.
those. Nigga, I like my Jordans. Keep
It's just as far as like first rap albums, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? What was y'all two's? First-
I'll get it off first, being that I got the mic. Honestly, I wasn't privileged enough to be going to stores like that, but I had an aunt that lived in Miami. Whenever I would go out there, I think I was like maybe like 6 or 7. Got my first like Discman and shit like that. My first like burned album I got from her was Fuji's, like the score. And I remember that
Okay.
to this day. That
That's a good one.
changed my fucking life, because on top of that, there was Haitian. I'm Haitian as well, so I was just like hit like
Yeah.
like, and I didn't even know I could comprehend rap like that at that moment, but everything hit off that album. Like Fuji La, like that, still to this day, still hits.
I remember buying the damn Wyclef solo album, The Carnival.
Oh yeah.
That
that's a
shit
good
was
one.
dope, man.
That was a good one.
I had no idea. Billy, what about you, man?
Missy E, the Real World.
Hell yeah,
Was that shit, man?
that was that shit too. See?
Definitely was.
I remember seeing her video for the first time. The Can't Stand the Rain, bro. Bro, that was a time, man. Cause what was that? What, like 98, 99? I
Yeah.
think.
The Real World was 99.
Not-
and then Can't Stand the Rain, I think it was like 95 or 94.
Can't
Oh, was it
Yeah, can't say
that
the
much
Rain is
earlier?
early. Yeah,
Was
it's
it that much
early.
earlier? Oh,
It
I
has
was
at least like 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
super
Oh,
duper fly.
96?
It might have been, 'cause I remember seeing the video like real young though.
Yeah.
96? 96?
96?
I think it was 96. or
Bro,
94.
just seeing like the way the videos were being done.
97. Can't stand the rain.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it was that time. It was like her and Busta Rhymes that was making those types of videos.
Yeah.
Like with the
And
fisheye
just
lens and shit.
Yeah, and outlandish raps, man.
I remember
and the
that shit.
chemistry, like the beats that Timberland had, his early beats was just, yeah, they really
Yeah.
were. They really were.
So then
It's a
you
different sound.
getting to see like that raw hip hop, like the real explicit shit at 15 must like blown your fucking mind when you first heard about it or first saw it.
I wasn't that old. I was probably like 12. Cause you know you got kids in class, but I can't bring the shit home. So at 12, and then when I got to see that, that's like my introduction to it. So I fell in love with the words before I fell in love with beats. So listen to Rakim and shit. So not to get all deep and shit, but saying all that to say, when I started listening to it, like the shit I started listening to was like Wayne, Max B,
Shout out to Wade.
you feel me? Like, and then T.I. was crazy. I remember having his album real young though, even before I got Rakim. Shout out Free the Wave. He just put up a video, you know what I'm saying, Free Boss Dawn. So that's really how it was, and it was just like as I got older, I just got more and more into different shit, and it was just like, it was just weird. Like everybody else knew mad songs, like it's still songs to this day. Like I don't know the words, and they be looking at me like, you a rapper? like Jay-Z songs. But I've heard them, but I just didn't. I missed that whole.
You didn't grow up with it, so
Yeah.
And doing all that takes a little bit of time as well, because there's a lot of old joints that be popping up that people consider classics, but it's just like it's a lot of B-sides that people really enjoyed, and it's just like, damn, I didn't really get to that. But hey, as an artist and as a listener nowadays, that's the shit you look forward to. It's just like, damn, there's more new stuff that's old to y'all, but it's new to me. I'm gonna dive into this as soon as I can.
Yeah, so and then when I started really getting, that's crazy, because when I started getting into music, I fell in love with G-Unit. That's when
same.
it was no stopping. So I got Get Rich or Die Trying like everybody did. Then I got The Hunger for More, the censored version. But then I got The Hunger for More straight out of Cashville, and I ended up getting Ludacris's album at that time. I was just listening to this shit today, which is crazy. We bring this shit up, but this shit was #1 spot. Fuck.
It's not release therapy.
Red Light District.
There we go.
Red Light District. So then I had them shits on repeat, and then ever since. The potion. That beat is crazy. That shit.
That was a good beat.
Yeah,
that was a
beat
real
was
good
crazy though.
That's right. Yeah, the Black Album documentary. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, damn ho.
How you pass on that though? That's crazy. Like,
Because
but,
he
I mean,
had dirt off your shoulders.
this is
pass.
true. This is
If you
true.
think about it now, I wouldn't have
Bro.
pictured that album. I wouldn't have pictured that Potion beat on the Black Album.
This is facts.
You know what I mean?
It was very much in the southern realm too. It fit perfectly with what Luda had to do.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Stylistic.
yeah.
Like, every punchline hit like every single one.
Yeah, dirt off your shoulders is just undeniable too. Yeah. No, I can't fuck with that fucking beat. Timbo. Oh,
Undefeated.
sorry. And I gotta go back to the other shit. All right, so we're talking about rap and rapping. Did y'all hear, not the album, the Kendrick single and Baby Keem?
I have not listened to it, but I the one thing that stuck out to me, I'm not gonna lie, when I was on IG, all I heard was this man Kendrick get into this crazy flow on there where he's like, "Okay, brother," like
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah,
the
Hulk Hogan.
I gotta listen to that.
The Hulk Hogan
You
flow.
peep that? Like, you
Did
gotta
y'all-
speak on that?
Nah, I didn't. Nah.
You didn't peep it. You
But-
peeped it.
Isn't that his artist?
Baby
Baby
Keem
Keem?
is his cousin.
That's his
Yeah,
cousin.
his
His
cousin. And they got a song called Family Ties, and it's kind of like a sicko mode situation where you kind
In
of
a
hear
way.
one beat and then it switches up, but it's all in the same
But
song.
there's more back and forth between them.
No, there's no back and forth.
No?
No, it's Baby Keem first and then Kendrick.
Damn, he was changing his voice that much?
That's what I'm saying. The flow switches.
There was, oh, damn.
See, we
I
might
thought-
have to pause and watch this video and then just hear the song
All right,
and
then
talk
we'll save
about it.
We'll save it for later. You
Yeah.
want to pause now?
Y'all cool with that? Can we do that? It don't matter. Yeah, I want to see this.
Oh, okay.
It's dope. I just want to put it on. Have y'all seen it over there, audience? Baby Keem, Kendrick. Let's just see. I just want to get everybody's thoughts on it.
You're gonna bump to me, nigga. Like, the beat is there for atmosphere.
You don't even need a long time to write and record that shit. That shit might take a
And
day.
honestly, these niggas
Yeah,
is the type of
sure.
niggas that don't write. Like, I peeped a couple videos that Conway was doing and shit like that.
Right, yeah.
Niggas just like, I don't write this. I'm just stand by the mic and I'm gonna say whatever is the
That's
hardest that
when you
comes
got
from.
the studio time.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing to have. You just look at a nigga and just be like, we just gonna be in here. We're locked in.
Epidemic, that shit taught me how to do that. But you gotta understand, if you're not working, I wasn't working. So I'm in the crib 24 hours a day. I got 5 hours. That's how I did.
Would've been great to
That's how I did.
I'm recording now.
I just write.
No, you guys weren't stopping. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to record.
Oh, I said it's easy. Ain't no discredit to nobody. Like, I think it's dope when you got all the time in the world to just be in front of the mic, and you got unlimited studio hours. You could go off the top of your head, because if you really think about, and I'm sure any of us can attest to this as rappers, you partially freestyling. You just try and catch the hardest line you just said.
Yes, sir.
So if I say a bunch of shit, I play the beat and just loop it. I could loop it for an hour, and I just rap over the beat for an hour. I'm gonna just take all the best shit I said and make a
Compile that
verse
shit all
out of that
together,
shit.
Exactly.
All the dope shit I said, anything that anybody tilt they head to, put that on the song. Double that vocal, reverb on that. Da, 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 da. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? When I watch them do it, like, it's easy to do it. Like, when you get fucked up, the best shit come out when you drunk and high, because that's your natural self. But, like, if you know, my best lyrics come out when I'm sober, when I'm just writing. But when I'm like, I just want to say some hard shit, some fly shit, it come when I'm drunk.
Gotta be in your bag. You're inhibited and all that
You
shit.
feel me?
Yeah.
So, and people don't really realize that. They think like you could go in there like, no, that's a skill. Like it just take time. Like some niggas is gifted, they could just go straight through it. But like, you say fly shit, bro. Like you just gotta remember that shit. So you niggas don't be remembering that shit.
That's facts.
So if you write some dope shit when you're drunk and then you read it back when you're sober, are you able to still do it that way, or do you like realize like, okay, maybe this didn't come out as dope as I wanted? Like, how does that work for you?
It's never as crafty as when I'm sober. Okay. But I know when I said that shit, cause usually when I'm in the studio drunk, I'm with the homies. So when I say this shit, niggas like, but that's all I need you to do.
Yeah. That's all you prove.
Shock value.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? You treat this shit like, I treat my shit like a flower, right? This how I write, or I look at when I write. I go, when you watch a flower grow, leave a petal come here. A leaf, not even a petal, but a leaf goes here, a leaf goes here, leaf goes here, leaf goes here. And then you get to the top, right? And the petals start to bloom. So I look at it like, you gotta say shit that's like, it's leading you up to this shit. So if you feel what I'm saying, it may not be the hardest bar in the world. That's what people fail to realize. Like, if they can't understand you, why is you saying this shit? You talking to people. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure Kendrick could have went hard on that song than he had to. The nigga's the best rapper in the fucking world. Right. You know what I'm saying? Probably one of the best ever. But saying all that to say, like, you got to look at it like, if I'm saying something, I got to be able to talk to you like, all right, Pro got kids, Felli make beats, Village is my mans for real. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be able to talk to all three of y'all in one way or another.
Word up.
So how do I say what I say? So it's like the hardest shit I say, niggas don't even break down. I should, like, cook up and stir fry. This is my favorite line off of there. I do them dirty with the static like the bottom of a sock. Ain't nobody said that line back to me except for one person. That's my little brother. And that's because he listens to my shit because that's my mans. Right. But niggas felt like, man, I just read up with my mans. Yeah, I got a zip. Something. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's what you feeling. You got to feel it. Like, just because you say some hard shit don't mean everybody feel it.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, when I'm drunk, you say shit that I don't feel. Like, how I'm talking now, I can't talk like this sober.
Nah, it's definitely a different type of cadence and a different type of way that you're going about this shit, though. I feel them 100%.
I'm not cool when I'm sober. Like, I'm thinking, but it's like when I want to get in that bag where I'm like, if they catch this shit, niggas gonna be like, oh, this nigga wildin'. You put that. But when I'm drunk, like, oh, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can say the shit that niggas feel. So that's how I look at the shit. You know what I mean?
I see. I've known you enough to see like both sides of you. Like you have your real chill, just kind of reserved Triip, and then kind of like funny, in the mood, comfortable Triip. So do you try to bring that in? Do you try to find a nice little in between middle ground with them? Like when you're being in artist mode, like when you're out here having a network and shit. How does that work for you? Because I've seen you at times where you just play the wall and you don't really bother nobody. You kind of keep to yourself till you go up. And other times you'll be a little more livelier. You'll say more. So like, is it just like how you feel at a certain time? How do you go about it?
It's partially that, but I had to learn how to get better at it. Like I said before, I get nervous, so it's like I had to learn to understand, like, cause I'm thinking like niggas just want to hear me rap. They don't care about nothing else I got going on. But the more I do it, the more people start wanting to know more about me, and I'm like, I'm just rapping, I'm just Triip. So it's like, but you gotta understand, you gotta be. And also, like, I can give off a demeanor of standoffishness and, being mean. Like, and I'm not really that, but it's just more so, like, I'm not going to say anything unless you say anything to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not really, like, a hating thing. So saying all to say when I go out to these places, like you said, like, sometimes I'm already drunk, so it's like I could... like, you know what I'm saying? You getting Triip out, but like sometimes I'm observing because it's like somebody might have a gun in this motherfucker. If shit get crazy, I need to know the nigga that got the gun and the other niggas that don't, so I could be away from all of these niggas and I could get to my car. So it's like, it's really that more than anything else. Like it's just being aware of my surroundings. That's all.
I feel like that's some real artist shit though that you like touched on, because I feel like everybody, especially like majority of people in here that are like artists in whatever right that they are, I just feel like it kind of like hits that point with everybody. It's just like we may not be like introverted in a sort, but it's just like when you do get into like these venues and stuff like that, you do be like, we definitely read the room real quick. We got to see like tap into the energy, see what's going on in there and shit like that. And it's just like to the regular person that's popping up, it's just like, why are these motherfuckers weird? Why it's just like, yo, I'm scoping out the area, see what
you just gotta observe.
like gotta see what the vibe is like in the area,
yeah.
see what energy people is on. Is you nervous? Like I'm looking at every person as soon as I'm walking into these rooms. It's just like, what type of vibe are you on? And are you gonna be entertained? Are you gonna be lively with my set? Can I like speak something to you? Like what's hitting you right now? Are you listening to these lyrics, or is the beats captivating you right now? It's just like, it's a bunch of shit like that. So
because if you take away the artistry, as like with this society, it's just smart to observe when you go anywhere. But then when you add the whole aspect of being an artist, you have to know who you're gonna perform for
real.
And how to cater, and like that's part of crowd control. So you have to do all that. Yeah.
That's a big portion.
And the people that just walk in acting crazy, it's like, first of all, you don't even know who's here, and then you might be making a fool of yourself, or you might be trying to start some shit, and then you're not even paying attention to who you're performing for, and you see those artists go up and they're not catering, so it's like there's nobody really listening to you.
Yeah,
So it's
and
like a waste.
it helps to read the room because it might help you with like changing up your set list last minute. If it's a rowdier crowd, I can do the more turn up songs. If it's a more chill crowd, they're not looking like too lively, maybe hit them with something a little more serious. Yeah. So that helps too.
Because if you think like, okay, this looks casual, I can play some like casual ass shit. Or if it's a bunch of hip hop heads, I can actually say something. Yeah. So yeah.
Kind of reminded me with Ron's performance at Check It. Like, it just felt like he had to do hate.
He sent me 8 songs, and I love him for that.
Yeah, because he was ready. He was going to read the room and figure it out.
I told him, I was like, if you want, just tell Juvie, hey, play this song.
Yeah.
Because he's like, nah, I think I'm going to stick with it. So I was like, are you sure? Just, we can change it. And he changed one song, and that was it. And then he had all those extra songs. I was like, you can keep going if you want. Fuck it.
Yeah, what about you, Villa? How you feel about when you go into these venues and stuff, and how you feel you got to act? Because I've seen you chill, and I've seen you lively as well.
Yeah, I just go in, controlled and very chill. Just have my drink. Have my drink, have my blunt, you know what I'm saying? And just go rap, man.
My son grandma chicken, nigga, fried.
Super fried.
Villa fried.
Villa fried.
Always. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
No, I always wanted to ask you, though, how's your writing process?
My writing process. I'm normally high 95% of the time when I write.
I figured that,
But I just go with what feels right, man. Just go with like the day or like experiences. I just go straight off of that.
When's the last time you wrote your verse sober?
All right, so it's looking like 99% of the time.
Switch the number up. It's not 95 anymore. I can't recall. Yeah, I wasn't that high, right? I wouldn't be able to tell you, man.
Damn. Yeah, I'm feeling like that. Yeah, sometimes I'll write a verse drunk, tipsy, sometimes just sober, and I try to catch a difference. But it's not until I actually get to the booth and try to figure out a flow for it that I really figure it out. But I've never tried recording drunk. That's something I've never done.
It's rare that I actually write when I'm drunk. Yeah. It's very rare.
I've done it high. I've done it sober. Never drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, never drunk.
I've recorded drunk, though.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
I feel like it wouldn't work. Record drunk, really? Well, no. I mean, write drunk. I don't see that working.
Write drunk, nah, because you might get a bunch of whatever
gibberish.
Yeah, you're better off doing like voice notes. But recording drunk is a whole nother monster.
I feel like your cadence might be fire, but like execution-wise, that engineer.
It could be sloppy as shit.
Like,
yeah.
Yo, you're gonna have to do this again.
Stop slurring those lines. Stop slurring those bars.
You end up sounding like Kendrick on To Pimp a Butterfly.
That was good.
Yeah, he made that work.
Implement that shit well. That gets pretty good.
That work. You want?
Nah, go ahead.
So for me, like I don't always record drunk, but you kind of gotta know the words. Yeah. And Kendrick at that level where that's his job. You feel me? So it's like that shit happened to me recently, maybe in June, but I was in the stool and I just wrote the shit and the shit crazy, but it's different flow patterns. I'm rapping faster, slow. I'm stopping, starting, da 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 da, and I'm drunk and pause when my tongue get heavy. like anybody, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of like, you kind of got to know what you're doing when you go in there, because, you know, being drunk gives you that false confidence, but that repetition gives you that, you know what I mean? Like, it gives you that, okay, you've been doing this, so like, I'm drunk, but I can get through this. Because it's like when you drunk performing. I don't know if you guys ever done that, but I've been wasted before. Performing, I performed great, you know what I'm saying? I probably performed better than y'all have ever seen.
I feel like that shit gives you that like crazy bravado though. Like you're more in your bag.
Well,
like
I
Village
said,
seen
yeah,
it.
more comfortable.
Village
yeah.
saying LB is saying it at my show.
I know for sure all these niggas definitely perform
gives you
at
a confidence.
peak inebriation.
Wasted, bro.
Yeah, that's the title. That's it. That's the title.
There's really no other way for us to do that. Like, we go in there like really fucking lit.
The
That's
pregame, no,
We're gonna sweat it
Greenhouse
right out.
pregame is for real.
Yeah, we
It's
gotta,
for
we gotta
real.
sweat it right out.
The pregame takes like 3 hours, and you leave here thinking you just already left the bar.
Yeah.
So no, it's for real. One
Def-
time I was like,
definitely-
we went to the bar. I was like, I don't even want to drink
I definitely
anymore.
have to smoke before I fucking go on stage.
Yeah.
I definitely have to smoke before I go on stage. Yeah.
I believe that you definitely smoke.
Hey,
before you get on stage.
even in practicing here, like I definitely like what up, and I just go ahead.
You stay in the element.
Huh?
You just stay in that element.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
I love
Absolutely.
watching like whenever we
Absolutely.
pregame before a show. I love watching you guys like rehearse. Because they'll just play the music, and I wouldn't know your set because it's not like it'll be another event, not mine. So I don't know what set it is, and then the song is just playing, but then I can tell you guys just switch into just rehearsing, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because you have so much fun with it performing, and it's cool to see it like rehearsal too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm killing.
1000%.
Fire.
Hey, you know what it is.
What?
Always showing us
Felli
love.
said we
Fine.
Jersey's locks. So. He said that, so I appreciate that.
I agree
This
with
is-
that.
This is crazy.
You wanted me to tell them which one was which, and I was just like, I can't do that. Y'all figure that shit out. That's how
We did.
I'm not start no jealousy battles and nothing like that. Y'all figure out who did this.
That's it. Ain't no figure it out. Jadakiss is say. I'm Chic Luch.
Nah,
Chic
fuck
Luch.
that.
Chic Luch.
And LB is Styles P. LB is definitely
No,
Styles
y'all
P.
own shit. Stop comparing yourself to people. You Villa.
Oh, no, yeah,
that's
for sure.
LB,
Absolutely not.
Saint.
Yeah. No. Of course.
Y'all come
of
from the
course,
same cloth, but y'all ain't
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same shit.
Nah,
I hate
yeah,
when
yeah.
he's like, you the this. I'm like, no, I'm the trip out and relax.
I will
Yeah,
say I'm
yeah,
an
yeah.
avid LB.
Yeah, amen.
Super.
I'm an avid LB fan.
Neon aqua pussy.
We all are.
Yeah.
And potato salad.
And
And potato salad. And potato salad. Neon aqua pussy and potato
So
salad.
I see now. I don't
Don't
know.
forget.
Peak inebriation, and I can't even say it now. Okay,
Peak
I
inebriation?
think I'm getting close to it. Or potato salad
What would I prefer?
for titles.
Oh, for titles.
Okay, we'll play it back.
Shit, that's a good one.
Oh no.
We'll figure it
Keep
out.
Actually-
going.
Started in this motherfucker.
Yeah. We really
Yeah,
did
we
do this.
really
one.
do.
Yeah, what's your process when you make beats?
Oh, yeah.
Like, are you lit? Like, do you, you know what I'm saying? Do you get like super lit?
Alright. So I'll keep it 100. Like, and being that we're on camera on mic right now, I haven't been like smoking or anything like that. People in here know the room and shit like that, which is very odd for me to not be smoking and shit like that. Shit
thought it
is
was a
some
joke.
paranormal activity.
We thought it was a
but
whole joke.
Yeah, motherfuckers be thinking I'll be lying. But nah, honestly, whenever it comes to like, because producing is also very new to me. I've only been doing this shit for like 3 years and stuff like that. And honestly, for me, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'd definitely be mad high, and I'd just be like in so many different zones. That's why, like, I feel like I'm one of those like producers that I can like dive into like almost every pocket, because I'll just be fried as hell, and I'll be listening to like some fucking like Maya, and I just be like, damn, I'm gonna do some like 90s R&B with like a pop twist, and then like next second, like the blunt just hit me a little different. It's just like, man, you know what? Like, I'm feeling kind of like 2010 Wiz Khalifa right now. I feel like I could like get this shit off, and then next minute I'm just like, bro, like I could definitely get into like this trap drill bag, just unleash like all the Pierre Bourne like 808s and all
I
that
ain't
shit
gonna
like
hold
that.
you.
Just
Felli sent me one beat, but it was some ghetto shit. I was like, this my nigga right here. They said, boom.
and see, that's what I'm saying.
Shit, like, I'm off. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I feel like whenever like just as artists in general, whenever we get in our bag, there's so much shit that we could like just get into, but like like as a person that I will say, like, I mean, I rap, but it's just I don't rap like that, like, no more. Like, I'm in the don't do that. Like, I'm very much
Don't discredit
in the
yourself,
producer
dog. You can
realm
spit,
and
dog.
shit like that. Like, very much in the producer realm. I feel like it's so much like it's like I'm so open to like everything now. It's just like. Cause like with my voice, that's one thing. It's just like I can't do as much anymore. Motherfucker grew up. I can't sing as much. Like shout out to Ron, that nigga.
Yeah.
He still sing. It's just I wish I could, but it's just like there'll be some pockets where it's just like, damn, I can't do this with my voice, but my beat pad though. Like,
Yeah,
like I
you
can
can-
get a
you
lot
fucking
across
kill
with
it.
like the beat pad and shit like that. So I just feel like whatever moment, whatever mood I'm in, like it's definitely inspired by the weed, which it kind of concerns me now because it just I'd be making beats and I overthink a lot. Not even playing. Like I overthink a lot. This is a conversation that I've been having with Pro like so much, where it's just like I overthink everything. Like every single piece of artwork I do is just like, damn, is this hitting? I'll send it to like 4 or 5 people, close homies and shit like that, which is my issue. I should be sending it to like more people, get like a more diverse outlook. Shot
Yeah.
like some shit I gotta send you to. Like it's a lot of shit I gotta send you. But
I'll be waiting.
yeah, like it's very much like a good process. Shout out to you, Villa, for asking me that shit. Nobody really ever asked me producer questions.
And I got a question for you for that too, because I suffer from that as well. Do you think like because you spend so much time alone, does that hinder you in a way because it makes you overthink?
Damn, that's for sure a real thing. Cause, damn, that for real, like, hit. That's a real question. Cause I do spend like 95% of my time I just be locked up, just like pretty much in self-thought, meditation and shit like that. Just getting to know more about myself, trying to experience more, do like mad different shit and get into like the music and whatnot. I feel like that does definitely like help me overthink, but it helps me like grow in my learning process and shit like that, because it's so much shit from like the other day that I didn't know, but then I'll like tap in with Pro and I'll get like his insight on shit and I'm just like, all right, that shit'll work. I'll talk to Villa, Johnson Sold Out, like fucking get some words from him. I'll listen to some shit from like Triip, see some shit from like Saint and all that, and I'm just like I'm grateful to have all these people in my life, because y'all motherfuckers keep me in like the right direction, and y'all help me like get my trajectory like right on like a whole bunch of shit. So I will say, Triip, just to answer your question, like short form, I know like long fucking answer.
Bro,
to
you
this
good,
shit,
dog.
but it's just like a nigga bent off the Prosecco Poppy. It's all right.
Prosecco Papi.
Well, bottle right
Hey, nah, real
I ain't
quick,
gonna hold
quick
you, that's my
story,
shit,
quick
though.
story. I was out with my boy last night. I was out with my son last night. I said, yo, if they play Togo, it's lit in here. I said, but look, what do Togo mean? And my son broke it down to me. And right, so I'm waiting for the shit to come on, because it's coming. I hear Mad Dimbo, so I'm like, okay, it's coming. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't know I knew that. Y'all niggas ain't know I knew that.
You got it.
I thought I knew record and shit. Action. Ba-na-na-na-na. Nah, nigga. Yeah, I knew that. You know what I'm saying? Webber. But, so the joint came on, and my mans was nowhere to be found. So back to what you was saying about being alone, you break that down. You left me hanging, dog. Cause Togo came on.
No, the Prosecco Poppy came.
Nah, it wasn't Ace. Ace good.
Nah, cause like yeah. Whenever I do feel alone, it's just like, damn, yo, this nigga sure got me fucking dying, dog. Nah, whatchamacallit, when I do be alone and shit like that, I do feel like it kind of like hinders me a little bit, but it also gets me very much in my mode where it's just like, all right, like I'm in a very focused mode, and I know that there's, like, I'm one of those producers where it's just like, when I make a beat, I make it for someone. I don't. I always have a vision of where it's going. So like it's been very hard for me to be one of those motherfuckers where it's just like, I'm gonna make a beat site and then y'all fucking pay me for this beat, because it's just like, nah, like honestly my work is priceless. Like I want my niggas to be on this shit. It's just I don't want no random goofy from like fucking Kansas to get on this shit, because it's not gonna sound right. It's just like it's some shit that I need motherfuckers to be on. I got them shits that's on like Instagram, but for the most part, 99% of the time, the right people always hit me up for it. Don't lie, Villa. I know what you got in your head right now. I know what you got in your head right now, nigga.
Go ahead. Now say it on the
niggas
mic.
Niggas just popping shots at the Jayhawks. Like, damn, my boy.
Yo, shout out to Kansas. I don't know none of y'all niggas there, but
Shout out to Pika, man. I had a couple. No. I had a couple, you know what I mean? Couple. I'm fucking with you. I ain't.
Nah, go ahead. Expose yourself.
Expose yourself.
Actually, I don't know nobody in Kansas, man.
Topeka.
I just know Topeka because I seen it on my geography map.
Look at this. His sixth grade teacher happy as shit.
Study for the Capitals.
Nah, he definitely loved me. Yo,
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that is. I'd be like, Tampico? Like, what?
I don't know. Topeka, Kansas sounds like the capital. Topeka.
I like tapioca.
It sounds like Tampico to
When
me.
you thinking about that juice, that shit thick as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some water to it.
Yeah, that
We
shit
lived
a
on
whole
that shit.
smoothie.
Tampico juice.
That pink shit with some water is good.
The pink kind, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't like the orange.
Yo, my mom fucked around one time and got me this green shit. I was just like, what is this?
They have a green one?
Yeah, they got one that's green, thick. You just say, this shit look like an Incredible Hulk. Put this shit back.
That shit like, hey, that shit like drinking Elmer's glue. Word to my mother.
No cap, that shit the thickest beverage of it. Just like, this like a Popeye's
That shit
biscuit
full
in liquid form.
Yo,
I saw that shit on Twitter where they said that about the Tampico. That shit go down like motor oil.
I swear to God, I don't know what's harder to digest, Tampico juice or peanut butter, nigga. I swear to God, bro. Like Tampico ain't shit but glue, sugar, and
That shit
food
set in your
coloring.
Bruh, it was a
stomach.
day
That
and
shit
it's-
set in your stomach. You can hear it. when
The
you
only
move.
shit that could diffuse that shit and dilute it is
You can hear it when you
motherfucking
move,
vodka.
nigga. I'm telling you, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nah, I used to do that.
Hey,
You know,
yo.
college is a wild
Hey, yo,
time.
you start running, you hear the Tampico.
I had to see it through.
You
That
start
shit
running,
was
you
too
hear the
fun.
shit in
I
your
wasn't coming
stomach.
back to this shit.
You hear all that liquid in your stomach, nigga. I'm telling you.
You sweating
I
bullets
swear
of
to
fucking
God,
Tampico.
I'm drinking that.
Just bullets of orange.
That shit was cough syrup before cough syrup. That shit was
Hey,
lean.
look, any
That
nigga
shit
that
was
drink-
lean. That shit was lean before lean.
Nah,
yo.
real
That's
talk.
straight
But
up.
any nigga that drink
Niggas was feeding us
Tampico,
lean
like
when
raw
we
were kids.
Tampico, ain't got no
It
neck.
actually was.
Fucking whole lean.
Like any
It
nigga
was-
that drink
yo.
Tampico, son, they turn like this when you call their name. Yo,
They move with straight shoulder.
what's good, my boy? Like
Drinking a whole protein shake.
nigga smoking cigarette backwards.
That's their pre-workout. Motherfuckers drink a whole gallon of Tampico and then work on a catalytic converter.
It might be the alternator.
Yeah, I'm dying.
You're so stupid. I can't.
Shout out Tampico, though.
I'm not shouting that shit out, bro. This shit almost killed me a couple times. That's like 2 steps away from diabetes, bro. I'm good off that.
Oh, shit. Oops.
The camera's all right?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Let me
I
go
wanted-
check it.
I was like, I
keep
got to
going.
bring it back to a serious question.
Keep going. Oh, we still have to react.
Oh, yeah,
Still have
that's
to
right.
react
So
to the Kendrick.
we didn't even talk about that. Yeah, so before, during a little quick break, we saw the Family Ties video with Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar. So I want to get your thoughts around the room. So what'd y'all feel about this?
Smoking on top five.
You feel like Kendrick's back? This is the statement he had to make?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Just
Absolutely.
verse-wise, you thought it was just dope.
I thought his verse was fantastic.
Killed it.
Yeah.
The flow switches, the voice changes. Which, like, you were telling me before we had a
That shit
conversation,
was
people were
insane.
complaining about that shit. saying
Yeah,
that-
well, no, not complaining about that, but somebody had tweeted shit. Oh, imagine waiting years for your favorite artist to come back, and then they finally drop a feature verse, and it sounds like he hasn't changed or some shit like that, and he hasn't
Niggas
changed
be
his flow.
dick
Or he hasn't
suckers,
yeah,
yo.
They just find something to just talk about and hate on all the time.
But
yeah.
that's
And then
all
I hear
niggas
it, and
do,
I'm
bro.
like, the fuck, this is like. I mean, yeah, he's kind of done this before, but not to this extent. So it sounds new. Like, I don't know. It just sounds fucking fire. It's amazing, brother. Like, what are you hiding
Man,
for?
what's the
Amazing,
99% of the time the problem in any relationship? Some shit changed. So why the fuck I want the nigga to change what he doing, and that's what I learned to love him for.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
Is this his last album on TDE though?
On TDE.
Okay.
Apparently this is his last album.
I got you.
Yeah, this would be his.
And that nigga budget went up. He got Kendrick on the song. Came out here.
Oh, wait, what's that?
Straight
That
up.
Fat Joe shit? Price went up. The price went up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
No, but that shit was fire. The video was fire, and I see what you mean. That could be easily done. I got you. It's easy. It's a bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Triip and Saint this past weekend when I was on my Marvel kick. I seen a bunch of stuff. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I want to make a video like that. I got a bunch of. I was like, I can't wait. Somebody send me a song I could make a video too. I can't wait for that. But yeah.
But nah, for real, that's one thing that like Kendrick and all these people in that same realm are good for. Good for like good like artwork on the music for sure. But like the concept and like visuals and shit like that, it may seem very basic to like the eye, but it's just like it's those critical things that you do for real look for. It's just like, damn, like that smooth little transition where Keem was doing that little fucking Karate Kid,
That
like
shit
fucking
was
straight punches.
oh my God,
Then
it
he
was
went
amazing.
straight to like the fucking Pantone palette side where he was just a shadow. That shit was lit.
Mm-hmm.
That was super good.
Pantone?
Hey,
What's
I'm
that?
sorry. Pantone is like the company that does the different like shading palettes and shit for
like the paint.
Yeah, they're like the registered company for. I'm a Photoshop nigga.
I just ain't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm like a nigga in court. You start using big words. Like,
Whoa.
what do that mean?
Am I getting time? What?
Yeah, am I free or no? Like,
Nah, you free, but nah. Like my take for real, honestly, on like the whole Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar family ties joint, super fire. Like I mentioned the pro before, like that whole flow that Kendrick was coming from. Like I'm used to like the whole like flip because like Kendrick just been doing that shit since like the beginning. He's very much like the true architect of like perfecting that type of style and whatnot. So that was good. I had to do a quick little search before I got on this mic. Cardo did produce it with a few other people and stuff like that. And with my producer here, but like just being able to like do that and work with so many producers and be able to like just piece together all of those different types of sounds and still make it one complete song.
It sounded so cohesive.
Fucking masterpiece. And that's just one single. Can't wait to hear more from both of these dudes, MPG Lang, whatever the hell they got going on over there.
I wonder where it's gonna land. Like, is this just a Lucy? Because if this is on like Keem's album, like, then the rest of it has to match. Me neither.
Y'all gotta check in on Keem. Y'all gotta check up on Kim.
All I knew is that he was related to him.
I think he got 2 projects out. But he had one that was real standout that came before. It was all produced by Cardo Got Wings.
Okay.
It has a couple of joints on it. It got Mosh Pit. It got Orange Soda that's on that joint. It got this joint called Slice. I'm forgetting the name of the album. It's something wild. I'll figure that out in a second. But it's an amazing project, top to bottom. It's just. It surprised me to find out that these two were related, but now I'm honestly not surprised because they sound very similar.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely sounds like Keem definitely been under, like, Kendrick wing for, like, a little bit before he came out. He definitely did artist development with Kendrick.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Now, do y'all feel like Kendrick's album is going to be bigger than anything else that's come out this year if he still drops this year?
Donda.
Think Donda doesn't get better than Donda?
Donda.
What do you feel? You feel like Donda's that shit? Because you heard it too already.
Yeah, Donda is that shit. Like I told Felli, I think it's his best work since the Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah,
You know what I
think
mean?
we were saying that too. Like, if this is gonna be a good album, it's gonna be his
It's
best.
definitely top 5 for me.
Definitely had like the same amount, like
And I
almost
only
the
heard,
same
I
amount of
only heard the
features too. Right?
demo.
We heard the leak.
I only heard
Yeah.
the leak. That's it. The demo. And then I heard the one. As I'm listening to the demo, I'm talking to Villa, and Villa's texting me lyrics that make no fucking sense until I hear, oh, okay, now I'm on that song.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's like mad
Yeah.
early and shit.
Yeah, the leak was just all over the place with the sequencing, so we didn't know how it was gonna end up. Now that I check it, I'm
It
like,
sounds
okay,
good,
this makes
Yeah,
much more sense.
Way
Yeah.
better.
It still sounded good. So then, I saw the track list. I saw how he mixed it up. I knew most of the songs. Then we played on the way here the Lauryn Hill joint that I was excited
Yeah, that
about.
shit was dope,
that I
yeah.
I completely forgot about until you mentioned. I was like, oh shit, yeah, we were talking about like where is it gonna be?
Because we saw it on a random fucking
Shit was
Instagram
fire.
post like one day.
Yeah,
It was just
When he
playing
was, like, on
10
a boat
seconds
or
of
some
it.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sounded dope as shit. And I was like,
So
oh, this is the Kanye album.
off the
I'm down.
grid.
Yeah.
The grid sounds crazy.
Off the
Off the grid.
Now it sounds
Bro.
way better.
It sounds way better.
Fabio,
Yeah, if we
that's-
played
I've
half
said
of
that.
it-
That's
I
verse
told
of the
you
year.
that. I
That's
told
verse of the year, I think.
I told Sade that verse
I'm a
was like
prisoner of the
Fabi's
moment.
bestest verse. Like,
No,
that verse is
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Trying to
fantastic.
make this man the governor off that verse. Now. You peeped that?
For real?
On Instagram, they're just like, yeah, Fabio gotta be the governor.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
verse was fucking
No,
dope.
and then somebody else was saying, and I completely agree. I've heard other shit, and I was like, like super underwhelmed with him. Then that verse, it's like somebody had said, Kanye has to just be like A&R for him.
Yeah, Kanye
He just has to sit, like he needs to just work with him.
She
every
pray for me.
single-
She my god sister.
He's so stupid.
Shit is great.
No,
man.
that
Shit is
verse
great.
though, that
Said
verse
I'm a
was
product of
insane.
my environment. Now I'm just what God produced.
Yeah. man.
How'd you feel
Yeah, man.
about
They
the
all
whole-
tapped into the Lord, like
you
everybody.
feel about
Like Jay
Jail
Electronica tapped into the
Jail
Lord.
Part
Lil
2?
With the
Dirk.
baby,
Wait,
I don't plan on listening to the baby's.
The
verse.
baby actually had a good verse.
he had a really
I don't.
He had a really good
I don't
verse.
plan on listening
better
to
than
it.
what Jay-Z gave to the original Jail, honestly.
I heard
Oh.
that, but I still don't plan on listening to it. So I just want to know how you guys feel about it. But yeah,
I think it was a good verse. I think
that's good.
it was cool that he got a moment to speak on what was going on with him because
Mhm.
everybody else was canceling him.
Yeah.
So it was Kanye and Hot 97 that actually gave this guy a chance to like,
yeah,
speak his
no,
mind.
yeah, we saw the Summer
Yeah,
Jam shit.
They didn't give Big Draco a chance.
They didn't give Big Draco a chance. Yeah. So that's why I was gonna play that like as a react thing, so we could hear the verse that Soldier made.
I can play
gonna
that.
just say something beforehand before we get into any of that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, Soldier Boy, Soldier Boy, Chris Brown, all these people,
Oh, you a whole hoe.
Cowboy, all
a
them
whole
people
hoe. That
that
shit
have
is
just
crazy.
been upset. It's just like, do they really need that Kanye stimulus package? Soldier Boy has been having he's been having a great year for
Great year.
somebody who's been non-existent for probably the last
If
decade.
anybody
Absolutely.
needed it, it would have been him. Definitely not Chris.
And honestly,
Soulja
not
was
even
big
Soldier.
mad.
Not even Soldier at the
I don't
moment.
know.
He didn't need this year thing, and then. But I know it's very on brand for Soldier Boy to be like very out of pocket right
Butthurt
now. But
about
it's just
it,
like
yeah.
now in like the past like it's been like 20, 28, 30 hours since
Yeah.
this came out as like an official release. It's just like you really complaining. You really
Yeah, no,
going
he-
on Twitter upset that you weren't on an.
It was
this
like-
is very industry. It's like this shouldn't be
Yeah.
new to you.
It was a whole thread on it.
Like,
He
it's-
put like 5 tweets on it, put like mad videos,
You
and then
chill out.
finally dropped the video of his verse. And yeah, I didn't hear it,
I
but
couldn't
Ace,
hear
you
it.
said
I
it was
couldn't hear
trash.
clearly. It was trash.
Soldier's
That
verse
bad.
was garbage. Garbage.
That's why it's on the
Terrible.
cutting room floor.
Yeah.
It's in the garbage.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like you gotta understand too. Like Kanye West is very much one of those people where it's just like I will say his last few albums, like I was talking to Pro about this before too, it's just like they were mediocre, but it's just
Yeah.
like you're putting your mother's name on this album.
It has to be.
You got all
immaculate.
these features. You
I
got
told
all
you.
these
Has to
features
be
on here. It's
immaculate.
just
Could not
like
fail.
he went back
Yeah.
into his mode of like, yo, I am a producer and an A&R on this. I will say words on this, but it's just like I'm critical with every little decision I'm doing. On this man hid inside a Mercedes-Benz studio in a room lifting shake weights and shit like that for like 10 days, like, bro, like, hell, Mike, this white man was sweating in a room for like, just like, bro, can I leave? We on a futon. Like,
Can I leave?
word- like-
No, wait. Did you see the post where Mike Dean he takes a picture of the sun, and everybody's like, "Oh, they let him free."
They was doing mad shit. They was doing mad shit in there.
They're just in a dark. I was just like, I didn't even know they had dark rooms like this.
Yeah.
They just put you in
Oh,
like
shit.
a locker room or something. This wasn't even a nice room in here. You sure this was the Mercedes-Benz like stadium? They just built this, didn't they? Like, they got rooms like this in there.
And then there's
In the
like
closet.
there's a soccer game going on. He just comes outside and just films himself
They
in the
got a
crowd.
doomsday clock in that bitch.
Doomsday clock.
He was just taking videos. He's just randomly just walking around there and shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
they really had this man on live sleeping in like a Walmart mattress for like 3 hours, and niggas was watching this shit, commenting. Bro, this shit's crazy. Kanye a genius, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye is a genius.
Yeah,
But
and then
that- oh, go ahead.
those listening sessions, like
Yeah.
I've been hearing it said it's like live art that he had. You know, like just kind of doing the album and then doing it somewhere else, and it's just like showing you the full creation of it. Like that's
and
fucking dope.
And that another thing too, when people were saying like once again getting back to Kanye on his A&R shit, that man was gauging it out. That's why I feel like, because I know people have seen like he recently tweeted that he didn't want the album out yet.
Right.
And that's
Oh, yeah,
very
yeah.
much a Kanye thing where
That
it's just
makes
like, I
sense,
didn't
yeah.
approve this shit to come out at all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just like, I feel like he was in his bag, but also like Universal was probably just like, you're making way too much fucking money doing this shit. We need our cut, bro. You're doing too much. This is not the finished album or anything like that, so we're just gonna drop it. Like,
And according to Hip Hop in the Numbers, thank you, Saint, it's been 401 days since it was originally supposed to drop.
that's fucking
So you already know they're
crazy.
like, just drop the shit already. And they made a change, right?
Was this supposed to drop or was Yandi supposed to drop?
No, Donda.
Donda's
He talked about Donda
Yeah,
before
he talked about
Yandi.
Donda way before because
Way
he had a
before.
couple of joints. He had Donda, he
was
had
like last
Yandi,
year.
he had Turbo Graphics,
Because he
like
had talked
16,
about it
some
and then
wild
said
shit.
he was going to drop it last year, but then never did. And then Yandi was supposed to drop last year as well, never did.
Got you. Okay.
That's when
Yeah.
Ye dropped.
Yeah.
Like we
Ye
got
dropped
that
his thing.
mediocre album. Yeah.
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 Now, what was the main differences you guys saw between this album and the Jesus is King album?
A whole lot.
All right, as a Kanye stan, I'm wearing Yeezys right now.
Yeah.
Love you, Kanye.
Because content-wise, same shit.
Honestly, I like that he kept
I think
very
it's- I
much
think
the
it's a little different.
the Christian gospel tones on it because like every song definitely had its balance. All the artists kind of like adhered to like what Kanye's vision was,
Yeah.
but it's just like this. I feel like is the balance of what people was kind of like missing because like when I like first started listening to it, it was very much like late registration.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, like Life of Pablo. It was a blend of like all of his
Everything.
real classic albums, minus all the mediocre shit that he's been putting out.
Right.
But it did tie in a good amount with the gospel. Like I think he had like the 1 or 2 tracks where Sunday Service was on it. They was
The-
singing in the background and shit like that. So I like how he implemented like
is it
a lot
called?
of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were definitely
Lord
they was
Jesus.
going off. But
Yeah, Lord is Jesus, that
Lord
one.
Jesus.
mhm.
No,
But
I feel like this is what was missing from and it's a whole lot, but was missing from the Jesus is King. Because sonically, yeah, like it sounded good to me. Like I'm not religious, so I was like, I don't care. But this was that and more. It was like everything that we wanted and we've been wanting as gay stands.
I feel like that, like, it kind of makes more sense now with what Jesus is King was. Because, like, I did like Jesus is King. It's just, like, of course, when we think about Kanye dropping an album before all that, because we saw the Sunday service stuff, it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, think we're just going to put gospel back into it, like, get more into, like, the college dropout shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Where it was very much spiritual into it, but we ended up very much getting, like, a Christian like album from it. It wasn't really anything crazy like that. Aside from like production wise, it was like a little bit still on the experimental side, but nah, it definitely like showed its stride. It makes more sense now listening back, but Kanye has always been that artist where it's just like you gotta look like years later like all right, I kind of get what the fuck you was doing. Like, and that's the thing. It's just like a lot of the, especially this goes for any artist, honestly, nowadays. It's just like a lot of the shit you really do gotta wait on, and we're very much in a culture where it's just like popcorn music. It's just like motherfuckers
Yeah.
need that shit instantly. It needs to hit instantly. Motherfuckers like calling shit a classic instantly, and it's just like you gotta give it some time. Like it's just like you do gotta let this shit breathe, because is it gonna hit the same next month, next year, 5 years,
Is
a
there any
decade?
replay value?
That's tough.
Yeah.
You really got to gauge. Like, I can't call something a classic within a month's time.
That's
like
fact.
A week.
You could say it's an amazing
Yeah.
piece of work at the
Yeah.
moment, but it's just
That's
like
what I
I'm
say
not
the
gonna
most.
call it a classic because
Oh,
No, I ain't about to say nothing crazy.
Oh, okay.
But like, you're not supposed to. And that's the fucking problem with like these little niggas and these older niggas. And that's why I don't do all that social media shit where niggas be arguing, basing their opinion on shit. First of all, bro, the nigga made the music and niggas when the last you said 400 and what? 401 days?
yeah.
401 days since he dropped the album. I didn't listen to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, but I didn't listen to it yet. But mad niggas listen to that shit. They've been anticipating that shit for 401 days. So why the fuck do I need to drop an album every month?
Yeah.
popcorn music, bro. They gonna get lost in the sauce. That's
Why-
sad. These are the things that people. Hold on,
Oh,
my bad.
yeah.
My bad for knocking the mic.
No, you're fine.
But that's the things that people are honestly competing with now. It's very much just like in the culture now where people feel as if like you're here today, gone tomorrow type shit, where it's just like, no, bro, like if you're a true artist to the form and the terms of an artist, like when a painter makes a painter is not making paintings. They might paint every day, but it's not going to be in an art show every day. It's shit in the tuck. There's shit we seeing from artists that we haven't seen yet. It's just like these things, certain, like true art takes time. You're not going to appreciate art the same way you did when it comes out 10 years later, 20 years later, stuff like that. I'm still collecting vinyls from motherfuckers I ain't even heard of.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is what y'all was listening to? They maybe had like 50 fans or something like that. And it's just like, this is a piece of fucking art. Like, it's just like, this needs to be appreciated in a certain way. And I feel like this generation and the tones and the sounds and stuff like that, people are very much getting lost in like the instant I need a hit. It's very much this type
You're
of
not
era.
getting the hit because the same hits still hit. You
Yeah.
play Bad and
These are
Bougie right
facts.
now.
It'll
Still.
still hit.
And niggas don't even. I know majority of us, we fuck with the Migos, but like niggas don't fuck with them like that.
Yeah, that's
That
the
shit
thing.
hard,
that's
though.
That's the issue. It's just like, and motherfuckers will sit down and call these people, like, they'll call them the GOATs, they'll call them like the innovators,
Nah,
they'll call
that's
them like the
dick-sucking
beginning
shit.
and stuff like that. And it's just like, are they really like that? Because you don't put respect on their name like that. They could
No.
drop an album right now, and then all y'all motherfuckers will get on the internet and be
I
like,
didn't hear
this shit
too
is
much
ass.
about the, what is it, Culture 3? I didn't hear too
It
much
was
about
good.
that.
It was actually pretty good.
No, it was good,
It was
but
a
I'm
solid
saying,
album,
like,
but it's
it
very
was-
much,
like, I
it's
didn't
dropped
hear
in
too
the
much
era
about it.
of where it's just like, I expected you to do this months ago. Why am I listening to this now? Why take you so
Which
long
is
to do
bullshit.
this? It should have been out 2 weeks after Culture
Yeah.
2.
And
Like,
people
and
are actually considering them vets.
As underground artists, we all
Which
feel
is
that
insane
though.
to
For
me.
real, motherfuckers expect this shit. Like, oh, you just think I'm gonna make? I have to live life. Like, I have to breathe. I have to like do other things. Like, my art form isn't. I don't just walk in. I don't have the luxury of just walking in and doing this shit and it's a fucking masterpiece. Nah, some days I make ass shit. Some days my shit don't bang. Some days I'm not happy. Some days I'm not with that type of shit. And you have to go through these processes. And I feel like the listeners, and honestly, a lot of these listeners do be artists too. And it's just like, you really think like this? This is what the culture has moved to. And I feel like that's why like this internet streaming shit is very much problematic nowadays, because it's so much shit we have on like tap. Like, you go on your front page and that's the shit motherfuckers is really listening to. It's just like,
Yeah.
if you're not on front page, you're not important to me. And it's just like, you got to remember when you was going into the stores and you was buying these CDs and you had to put on the little try-on headphones at FYE and shit like that.
Aw,
It's just like, you only got to listen to like
Yeah.
10 seconds, 30 seconds of the
30
fucking
seconds.
track. It's just like, bro, when you bought the album, it was a risk. Now today, it's just like, you click. It's just like, bro, I'm done with this shit. Like, you already made your general consensus. Like, the whole, like, just to get back to Donda for like a quick second,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of motherfuckers on the internet saying this shit is trash. And it's just like, bro, the album wasn't out for 30 minutes. That shit is 2 hours long.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you have an opinion?
I don't get it. No.
But that's the only thing that's like saddening and like weird about it now. Is just like, motherfuckers expect everything to be an instant, like, oh, I could play this on the radio. This is a club here. I'm going to twerk my ass to this shit. It's just like, no, bro. This is art. Everything has to hit a little bit differently. Sometimes I want to cry to this shit. Sometimes I want to smile. Sometimes I want to light an L to this shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's very much lost in translation nowadays. It's weird now. It's a weird climate for music, but I'm going to be one of those motherfuckers that actually like appreciate and take time and listen to this shit. I'm not going to just come out with a crazy
It's
opinion.
always been that to me, because I hear stories
Facts.
about Illmatic. That shit sold, what, 50,000 copies?
Still to this day, bro, motherfuckers is still getting inspired. It's still different opinions to
Come
this
on,
day.
man.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, I can understand why a motherfucker might not like Illmatic, because it ain't really no club hits on there, but like, but schematically, lyrically, sonically, that's the greatest rap album of all time. And niggas could argue me whatever you want. He didn't try to make a hit. He out-rapped everybody lyrically. His flow patterns, he readjusted the game. So I don't care what nobody say. You could say whatever. No, so saying all that to say, like, Illmatic is that. And so it's like, that's 50,000 copies. 18, yeah, 18,
Yeah,
19.
18,
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
18,
saying?
19 around that
Teenager.
age, yeah.
For me, he young as hell. So, and that's not even that, because, you know what I'm saying, Hov ain't dropped Reasonable Doubt till he was 26. You know what I mean? So age don't mean shit. It's just the impact you have. Saying all that to say, like, your impact gonna be your impact. Niggas still waiting on Drake. Niggas been waiting on Cole for years. Niggas been waiting on these niggas, like, so, like, people be like, nah, I want
Well,
them to come on.
I feel like for that, I think once you get to a certain level, it's okay to. It's just weird hearing my voice now without the headphones. Once you get to that level, you can make people wait.
But you gotta
'Cause
treat
they don't
people
phase
like,
you.
nah. I disagree with you on that, because you gotta treat, like, not treat people.
But their shit's gonna come out, and people are still gonna run to listen to it.
But they still want to hear you.
Oh no, of course, yeah.
You know, so you got a window when you the white hot flame and you, yeah, right. But once you get out of that, niggas don't understand, like, that shit don't last that long.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Kendrick had it, like, the big guys, Kendrick, Cole, and Drake, they had that big window of 5 years.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers got a year, so they gotta do that.
If you get that.
Yeah.
And then you need to fall the fuck back and reevaluate your game plan, because you keep dropping shit, and this shit is some mediocre. You're not a good rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand that stability comes from being good.
Yeah.
That shit don't come from having the hottest song. You could. I love Fetty. They did him dirty.
Yeah.
He was a new sound. But once your new sound get old, something new coming. So it's like, you gotta have that stability of being nice. And a lot of motherfuckers are not good. They're not fucking good. They got kindergarten raps. They say the same shit over and over for 38 fucking songs.
Shitting, pooping.
And I'm not even talking about that. They think because they rhyming words, like, I had pain in my heart, car wouldn't start. That's not fucking good, son.
It's just like, that shit
Like,
sound
that
hard
shit
to
make
you
me
because
so
it's your life,
mad,
but it's not
bro.
really
It's
like,
no wordplay. It's no flow pattern change, bro. It's really just like, and I get it, but like, bro, that shit ass. It's you like, and you feel me? But then it's like, my shit gonna start tomorrow, nigga. Yeah.
So I'm gonna work on this battery, like, it's just like,
or I'm gonna get a new fucking car.
This
I'm
is
gonna level
facts.
up. So it's like, how long you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, niggas just say anything good because you feel it. Like, bro, just because you feel it or you exposed to something don't make it good. You just got exposed to something. And niggas got to learn how to understand that. Like, I didn't listen to Donda. The songs I heard were cool. I'm not really a big Ye fan. I'm definitely not a stan. So, like, if I want to hear good words and shit. So, like you said, he cultivated it through the features, right?
Yeah.
So, if the features are hard, then I'll take a step back off the shit. But it's like, bro, niggas just be quick to say that shit ass. That shit trash.
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done it before, but it's just like, you gotta understand, this shit take time. Like, we all artists in here. Bro, everybody take time. Like, I'm not coming up, and we got that respect to say, I'm not coming up to Saint, Villa, LB, Felli, you know what I'm saying, Esco, nor you, pro. Yo, when your shit coming up? Nigga, we real life people.
No, I'm coming up to Villa like that every day. When is,
Oh, yeah, no.
When
Yeah,
is
nah.
BBH
Well,
coming
Villa on
out?
some bullshit,
When is
so.
BBH coming out? Yo, Epidemic, I'm looking at you too right now, nigga. I seen 2 shows you've been performing. Where your shit at?
Epidemic. Because I kind of know the timeline, so I already know who we gotta wait for. So I'm waiting.
That's their business. I'm gonna let them handle S-double business. You know what I'm saying?
I usually take a break. I'm in that damn, I just fucked up my break from bothering you about it. Damn, Ace. You got me riled up.
Nah, go ahead, bother me, ma. Bother me, ma. I need to be bothered. Nice.
Recording now.
You should intro it with that.
Brown paper bag.
Go ahead, keep going.
Brown paper bag. We nigga.
Oh shit.
This is gonna be the funniest. That never
Oh
doing this again.
man.
Good.
We gotta wait till 200 to do this bullshit again. They ain't gonna let us
At least
back on
150, maybe
least,
150.
yeah.
We
Maybe
about to fly
125.
back over tour like, yo, this up.
This is our last segment of the show. And were you recording now?
Yeah, I'm
Or
recording.
back on? Oh, good. All right.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Episode 100. We were gonna have like a whole clip show, but then we realized like one of us would have to sit down and just go through all 100 episodes. And I said, fuck that.
Yeah, no, I was because that definitely would have been you.
Yeah.
That definitely would have been you.
Yeah, no, it would have been me, and I would have had no time. It wouldn't have happened. I would have grabbed shit from the past 2 episodes and be like, yeah, this is everything.
Bro, I'm dying to like. I gotta still do the 11 visuals compilation. I'm like, God damn it! And I just
really
gotta
is
go
a
through
lot.
what like less than 10 videos.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
That'll be
100
something we
episodes
search for
choosing.
in this next 100 episodes. We'll get a producer, someone that just will handle this shit for us. Intern, yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can offer college credit, right?
Give him
Not at
experience.
all. Actually, I think I can.
Yeah,
Can
we
I?
can sign off on that shit. That you helped us out with the
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah.
There you go. Something to think about. I'm just saying.
FDU. It's right there.
Is that?
Word.
Yeah.
That's the school.
These media majors, they need it.
No. Yeah, for real. Now we've been doing this for 2 years now. As of what? Last week?
As August 20th.
Holy God.
We dropped the episode on my mom's birthday. That's how I remember.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday,
Holy
Mom
fucking
Dukes.
shit, bro. I mean,
I can't believe she texts me. She texts our group chat. I'm Rick James, bitch. I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
that's Mom's. Mom's wild.
Yeah, she's
wild.
wild.
Man, all I can say is, this whole thing has just been dope. It's been a nice little way for me to kind of get stuff off my chest. It's been another way to promote myself as a music artist. It's been another way for me to connect with other artists that I know and fuck with, and just get their thoughts and analysis on everything that's music and not music related. Like I know from episodes with you guys, I've gotten to learn a lot more about you. And then episode with you too, we just laughed our ass off and everything like that. Because I'm trying to get you to talk more. You remember that Tostito incident when I was here? Yeah, you do. We won't get into that, but I was gone. But no, it's been really fucking dope. What?
Sorry, I'm reliving it.
The
Go ahead.
Tostitos incident?
Yeah.
No, it's just been really dope. Just this whole 100 episodes, just
Yeah, it's been
week to week,
insane.
and just the consistency of it. And I don't know, man. I'm just really excited for like what the next 100 has to bring. Like I know that we got to change our whole outlook and our whole style and thing. I think we need to get a little more serious and crack down on shit, but at the same time have fun. I don't know
Why
if that
you
makes
gotta
sense.
be serious? I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Just I don't know. I guess. No, it's not that serious. Like I don't want to be like the.
Like news reporters?
No, never that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
like deep analysis, deep
Yeah,
dive.
because if you do some crazy thing with your voice, I'm definitely cracking jokes on you.
What if I use the deep?
Yeah, if
Batman
you try to
voice?
like, if I feel like when you trying to be serious, your voice changes, and I'm gonna crack jokes on you.
Damn, that's gonna work.
Are we really still saying the brown paper bag?
He's just in the corner. He's trying to come up with a lyrical fix jingle, and he's doing brown paper bag. He's like, the lyrical fix.
No, get on the mic. I gotta hear it.
Chill out. Like, hey, you're not gonna get on the intro, bro. It's okay. Like,
Get it. Oh yeah, before
Villa, hit it.
You know, seriously, hit it.
The lyrical fix.
The motherfucking podcast.
Oh my god.
No, I'm making that a drop.
Oh my god.
I'm taking that, and it's gonna. We're
I
just
didn't
gonna
intend
play
for it
it.
to go that far.
Do it again,
Body
Villa.
to
Do it
drop
one more time, Villa.
What was that? Shh.
The lyrical fix.
The motherfucking podcast. Whoa!
We good? No, you gotta go over that, and we good.
Oh shit. So yeah. Before we get into it.
Oh yeah.
So he's actually here, Epidemic, in the cut. This is his last episode, so definitely, as soon as I realized, this is the month where we're gonna be 100 episodes, we need to get a producer that we know and that we're cool with and we're close with, and of course, Epidemic came to mind. So, thank you. Over
Thank
there.
you. Thank you for your
Yeah,
service, sir. Parcero, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Now, this episode has been all over the place, but that's kind of what I wanted with you guys, because when we hang together, we're just kind of all over the place. We'll talk about
the madness.
different things. We'll laugh, music, non-music shit. So I just want to get into a random fucking thing. Explain to me, or describe to me, for everybody in the room, your worst sexual experience.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Oh, I didn't see this one coming.
Now, you got the mic first, nigga. So, sir, if you could please describe to us your worst sexual experience. Go ahead. Oh, okay.
He's
Of
not
course,
gonna take it.
we'll keep
Approve.
names. We don't have to say names just to protect the
If
innocent.
I have to bleep somebody's name out, you can say it, but just tell me if I have to bleep anything out.
yeah,
But let's hear
yeah,
it.
no face, no case. Okay, I have it's a wild story. Like I'll
Yeah.
semi like name drop, not people, but just location and shit like that, so y'all can get the vibe. So it's very New Jersey shit. So I used to work at the AMC at Menlo Park,
Yeah.
Like the dine-in one joint, shit like that.
Oh,
There's
God.
some bad shorties that was in and shit like that. I was a basic dude. I wasn't like in my bag yet, working and nothing like that. I was a dishwasher and shit like that. So I had these shorties flexing and shit. I had these little server bitches. They were coming over washing dishes with me and shit like that. So there was this one thick joint, yo. Indian Spanish shorty.
Hey.
And yeah, real
Nice
different.
mix.
I was getting real bilingual in there. Like, it's just, but yo, if y'all know anything about restaurant culture, anything like that, that whole back of house shit,
Everybody fuck
motherfuckers
each other.
be filthy. At
Yeah.
the end of the night, filthy. You don't want to deal with a back of house nigga
Right.
like whatsoever. Yo, so this back when I had an '02 Volvo S60 Turbo. So it's just like I was living, and this is yo, don't laugh.
Wow, nigga.
For real.
Gold one. Old one. I blew the engine out.
Yo, so I'm talking to this shorty and shit like that. She over here washing the dishes. I'm supposed to be washing at the end of the night, shit like that. And I'm just like, guys, so what? Like, what's happening? What you doing? Whatever. She's just like, oh, we're not doing much like that. All right, so bet we skate out. It's maybe like 1:30 at night, something like that. Last movie ended out. We go into the back of the Volvo, bro. I'm a devious nigga, so it's just like. Like no funny
Devious.
shit.
I'm a devious
We've probably known each other for all of like 5 days and shit like that, and it's just like not really known each other like that, but it's just like we feeling each other's vibe and shit like that. We kissing and shit like that. We getting into a moment and shit like that, and then it just gets to the point where it's just like, yo, I'm about to break shorty down and shit like that. So we in the back. And we just going in. We just some kids.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 19, 20. I'm going
The
in.
ad-libs.
I'm going ham. Like,
Ham.
it's just like, I'm going in. Yo, all of a sudden, all I hear is crack, crack. And I'm just like, yo, did I just break Shorty's spine for real? For real? I'm a young nigga, so I'm just like, these are bad sounds. Come
You
to
sound
find,
like you're farting.
come to find
Oh,
out, yo,
sorry.
I opened the dome lights in my fucking Volvo, yo. I was fucking this bitch so hard, her foot went through my back speaker.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
I was so upset because at like 19, 20 years old, I was just like, I don't think I could afford to fix this off of a popcorn salary. so honestly, that yo,
The foot
don't
broke the
laugh.
speaker. Holy shit.
No.
Yo, I had
Hey, nah. Don't tell me this shit. Nigga said a popcorn salary. Wild.
yo. So not for nothing, I really had to look at Shorty, and I'm just like, yo, you gonna fix this, right? I am still very much inside this.
So
girl.
was this? I was about to say, was this done mid-stroke? Like what?
This is mid-stroke. I opened the light because
And he
I'm
said,
concerned.
"Sure, you're gonna
this
fix
was
this?"
my prized possession. This '02 Volvo was an heirloom. I was gonna give this to my
True.
child. Like,
Shout out to Sweden.
yo, shout out. They make a good vehicle. But I was so perturbed and upset at the situations that I was placed in. I was just like, Shorty, your whole ankle in my speaker.
Is,
Yo,
is this
mix-
a timeout?
Mixtapes never sounded the same.
I'm sorry. Go back. What the fuck do perturbed mean?
I was bothered, confused,
It's a synonym
upset.
for bothered.
I was dumbfounded, confused.
Dismayed.
Just
Dismayed,
be-
bewildered.
see, y'all niggas know words. Y'all know synonyms and shit.
Yeah, man.
So why you ain't just say that?
I did. You understand? It was understood. It was understood, brother.
Be patient, brother.
Yo, but hold on. I'm gonna pass the mic to
no,
Villa.
but what happened after that?
Okay,
though? What'd
so,
she say?
The aftermath.
After that, Shorty looked at me, and she. And so I'll dive in a little bit deeper on that. So it's just like she looked at me and she was like, "Ha, you joking, right?" And I'm just like, "I'm very much not joking." I was very much like, "Yo, you're going to fix my speaker, correct?" Like, I'm going to need this fixed. Long story short, the speaker was never fixed. And
course.
next night, I'm a piece of shit nigga. I'm still chilling with her and whatnot. I'm wearing some fresh Nikes, some super fresh Nikes. Once again, remember, I worked at a theater. I took this girl out. Where? To the theaters. Free movie. Like, everything on the house, because you know me, I do it big, baby.
Everything on the, I do it big, baby.
Yo, this shorty had me go to Quick Check, like maybe like down the street and shit like that. We get a large beverage, whatever like that, whatever drink that she had wanted, cause you know I had the money for that. So we leave, we get to the theater and shit like that. She pulls out that big ass jug of like Carlo Rossi, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
that shit is,
Sangria.
She started pouring that shit in there. I'm just like, oh, we getting lit. We about to break the other speaker. Fuck it. Like, you gonna have to fix both of them bitches. Like, whatever. She spilled this whole large Quick Check cup of sangria on my new Nikes. I fucked her right after.
On the road to the riches, diamond rings,
And that is my terrible sex story. One of these other brothers can get to it.
I feel
Is
that.
that really terrible though?
It's terrible in the way he did it. Yeah.
Those are my speakers. As a music head, your speakers in your
But
car.
when you're talking about sex, you busted nut twice, no?
I mean, yeah, he ended up getting some pussy, yeah, but still,
my-
the story behind it.
The speaker and the Nikes.
The speakers,
It was
that was-
entertaining nonetheless.
Like that's very much a temporary thing. It's just like, shorty, you gotta go home.
Yeah.
When I drive home, now I hear that, everybody know when they car get to the hoopty mode,
Yeah.
sound like aluminum foil in the back.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I was very much upset about that because I spent so much money on this Volvo, man. And like Triip understand because he had the 01, I had the 02, so I was flexing a little bit more, but it's whatever.
My shit was gold though.
And my shit was all black and my shit had the turbo. Your shit had the turbo?
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, okay then. All right then.
Okay.
I was the first nigga with the turbo 01.
Okay. How old are you again? When you had your turbo? When I had my turbo?
We just be like a year apart. So
All right, but I think my turbo came first.
Damn.
All right, we're not gonna get into this.
Hold
But nah. I mean, yeah, it might not be on the super embarrassing scale, but it embarrassed me whenever I had other bitches in my car.
Okay,
Very
yeah,
true.
there you
Makes
go.
sense. What you got, brother? I know you got something.
I do.
He got shit. He just not trying
I
to say
do.
You just don't check,
Say
bro.
it. Say
I'm
it.
like Hancock right now. Pass.
This nigga capping.
Yeah, LB,
Straight his
please.
ass.
LB,
Straight his ass out.
You can't get
Go
no more
ahead.
potato salad.
You got at least one
Get
story
done.
in the tuck.
How you wearing tie-dye? You don't got no stories. You ain't a hippie.
You ain't a hippie.
So you just out here not getting no pussy.
You have a
You
story.
changed, bro.
You changed.
It's not the Villa I grew to know and love.
You want one BBH?
He's so disappointed.
Esco, when your shit drop again?
We could just skip Villas. It's fine.
We can skip Villas.
Ain't no truth in it. Let me stop joking. I'm
Shit,
joking.
I got a couple embarrassing stories, man.
Give us two. One for you, one for Bill.
Yeah. You have to make up for
Alright.
it.
So one, it's not really like embarrassing for me. It's probably embarrassing for the girl, but basically, I was in college, so I'm a wild nigga, son. Like my roommate,
Shit.
my dog. Like this is my brother, son. I love this nigga to death. I'm nailing Shorty in the room. He knocked the fuck out. But I guess I must have hit something. You know, I'm nailing some shit. You know, I'm feeling myself. Yeah, ooh, sweet ding-a-ling.
Please never call your shit Please never call your shit Ding-a-ling on the mic ever again.
What the fuck was that?
I'm doing my thing. This
I'm
in
doing
my
my
head.
thing.
Watch me do it, Doug. I'm nailing the shit. But my roommate, you know what I'm saying, he snored. So what happened was he stopped snoring. Hey, this my man, 500 grand. I love this nigga to death. Like, he gonna kill me when he hear this shit.
Do I have to bleep his name or not?
No, I'm not saying
You're
his
not
name.
saying
Oh, no. Okay, I didn't know if I missed it or not. All right.
Nah, we trained where I'm from. We don't say no names. But nah, so I'm like, yeah, I'm nailing this shit. So he stopped snoring. So she like, he not. I'm like, what? Say, spit it out. But I'm still drilling this shit, so she can't get it out. You know what I'm saying? Big dog shit. Hey. But she like, he not snoring. And I'm like, hey, yo, I swear to God, my man on cue said. I said, this is my best friend for life, nigga.
Keep doing you, shorty. Do not fuck up the performance.
I said, you don't hear that? She let me finish. So, you know.
That was funny.
Let me
On
think.
cue.
Damn, when it's embarrassing one. See, I don't be embarrassed because I don't be giving a fuck. Like, you might catch me outside nailing some shit. Like, yo, go the fuck around. Like, mind your business, nigga. I'm working. Let me think. All right. College was crazy, son. Thank God. After college, high school was nuts, too. I was fucking.
You about to say middle school was amazing.
I know.
That's all
I was
he's
waiting
going.
for it.
Keep going back.
What's happening?
Confidence is like, oh God.
Now, I got, if it was grade school, I probably was molested.
Oh my God. Yo.
Who fucking in elementary school, like?
I know a lot of
Yeah,
niggas
nah, me too.
that's fucking in elementary school.
Yeah.
bruh.
It's happening.
That's middle school. I'm talking about like,
I know a bunch of fourth
no, I
graders
don't.
where the
back in
fuck
my
you went
day.
to school? I needed to go there.
Catholic school bitches was lifting them skirts up with
Yeah,
urgency.
actually, you're right. Hackensack, 4th grade?
These are things.
This the
Yeah,
camera.
the 6th grade camp.
That's the camera right
Yeah,
there.
that's the camera right there. Zoom in now.
That's why you the GOAT, my boy. My boy. I appreciate you, my boy.
Just live life.
All right, so I got to give 2 for Egghead over here. And shit. Was this really embarrassed? I don't give a fuck. It might have been to someone else.
As long as it's funny.
Yeah, this one was pretty funny. So it's this, it was this girl. She cool as hell to this day, but it was a girl. I was nailing this shit. But so summer school, you know, so I got a different roommate during the summertime because I'm trying to get out of school, and you know my roommate went home. He was living life, doing his thing, but I'm in camp and shit. So this girl come up. She from down where we go to school at, and so the nigga in the room like. Nigga ain't really getting no pussy, so he never left nowhere. And so, like, I'm like, damn, bro, I can't bring this bitch in here. Like, he smoking weed, listening to rap videos. And I'm like, I'm not used to this shit. So, shorty pull up. I end up fucking her in the parking lot. Like, I don't know why in my head I was parked in front of my room. So, if the room, look, this the camera. Look, you see where I'm at, right? My room right here, my car right here. It's another side of the parking lot. I backed into the other side of the parking lot, thinking nobody was gonna see me. And so, what happened was I ended up fucking in the car or whatever. But like, I'm standing outside the car and I'm nailing this shit, and my man's come out. Hey yo, that's Sam. And I'm like, I'm not gonna stop.
Blowing
like,
up your spot.
I'm, you know what I'm saying? He blowing my whole shit. Nah, he from New York. Nah, son. Yo, that's Sam. He start trying to call everybody outside. Like, I'm like, bro, like.
Oh, like Friday, like, Smokey!
Yeah.
Smokey!
Oh, hey, Sam back there fucking and shit. I'm like, hey, y'all about to see some
Smokey over here
shit, too.
taking
Watch
a
this.
shit.
Watch this move I put her in. Who next, motherfucker? Like, talk about, nigga. But I was embarrassed.
You were embarrassed.
Yeah.
Your cheeks out. Is your shorts completely off, cuz?
Hell yeah. That pussy was good.
Keys
I'm like 300 pounds. Like, I ain't about to just keep this shit on my waist. Nigga, this shit probably gonna fall off anyway.
I was definitely getting the high and mighty through the Hanes. Shout out to Hanes.
Shout out to High and Mighty
High and
supplying us
Shout
today.
out the high and mighty.
Special sponsors for the show today. 100 episodes. High and Mighty. It's just a great treat.
You get mighty high. Word up. I got
Yeah.
another story a Villa don't want to share. I got
That's
another.
good. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it before we close
I got
out.
one
Absolutely.
more goofy story. Honestly,
Give us
same
something.
shorty too. It's crazy. We'll double
Same
back on the
shorty?
Again?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Did she pay for any of that or no?
No.
This is
That
post-speaker
Volvo
blowout?
is gone, and somebody. I gave that shit up to Cars for Kids and shit like that. So some kids just gonna have to
Fuck
experience.
Cars for Kids, bro. Fuck Cars for Kids.
Oh, you have a
I
bad
gave,
experience?
I gave my Kia Sophia away, hoping to get a vacation voucher. I didn't get shit. Fuck Cars for Kids.
Hey.
Fuck Cars for Kids.
KRS Cars for Kids. You
KRS
get
Cars
pro dirty.
Kid, kiss
Fuck
my
y'all
ass.
niggas.
KFK can kiss my fucking ass, man. Fuck Carson.
Hey, I
kids.
feel you. Fuck them kids.
Sorry, my bad. Fuck them kids, man. Never got shit from them kids.
Them kids ain't do shit for me neither. But anyway,
Hate that goddamn jingle too on the KARS. Yeah, fuck that. I can't stand that shit. Fuck them niggas, man.
Yo, I could pull up memes.
Traumatize me,
We
man.
ain't doing that shit right now, though. Well, I'll send you a meme if y'all want that shit. But nah, I was messing with the same Indian, Spanish, shorty and shit like that. But this time we grew up a little bit. She brought me into the crib, and I was just like, "Ooh, I made it." I met Mom Dukes and everything. Mom Dukes looked just like shorty, and I was just like, "Hey, if you don't act right, I might fuck your
That's
mom."
always
She
a
got,
problem.
she got
I
a little
love
upset
that.
about that,
I love
and
that.
her mom was looking at me type crazy. I was just like,
when her mom looked like her, ooh.
her mom looked like her sister looked like her. I'm just like, when we running this
shit.
foursome, because all these bitches can get it.
That's a
But
Brazil
anyways,
scene waiting to happen. Right?
I was just waiting for the Pornhub like drum roll to come in. Boom, boom. I was waiting for that shit to hop in. Just like, are we doing this? Like, this shit about to be crazy. Feature film. Like, but nah, not like on some non-goofy shit. Like, we get into her crib and shit and whatnot. And like her mom's goes somewhere. I think she go to like New York, some shit like that. Her sister was courting some goofy nigga that wasn't me, so fuck him. So she was out the crib, so she was just like, yo, let's go to my room. And I knew what type of time it was. I had like, you know, back in the day, like niggas used to like, you toss a chain on the shorty, you make her hers. But I threw my G-Shock on that bitch, and I was just like, it was different time. I threw a G-Shock on that bitch, and I was just like, yeah, you know what time it is, like state property, like.
You know what time it is?
But
When's that G-Shock come on?
No. We go up into a room and shit like this. It has to be like 10. It has to be like, yo, chill out. It has to be like 10 p.m. It has to be like 10 p.m. And it's just like, we getting back into the groove and shit. Just, I'm a romantic nigga, so we talking. We flirting, I'm touching, rubbing, shit like that. We get into the kissing. Yeah, of course, it gets to eventual. I get into my trip. I'm nailing shorty. I'm in my trip shit, nailing her. So, ain't nothing really funny about that portion and shit like that. But it gets to maybe like 5 in the morning because, you know, nigga got to take a nap, siesta time and shit like that. Nigga had to take a nap. And remember I said shorty is Indian.
Yeah.
So,
Here we go.
her dad just came fresh off a flight from India. She has not seen her dad in 10 years. This man walks into the door. All I hear him is a deep bellowing Indian voice from downstairs saying her name. And she wakes up and she's like, fuck, my dad is here. Shorty lives on the 3rd floor. I'm looking at this bitch. It's just like, at this point, I am 6'2" still. It's just like 6'2", 3rd floor. There's a couple more feet that I cannot reach the ground by. It's just like, motherfucker gonna roll an ankle or something like that. I'm gonna have to go to fucking Modell's and get like a brace if I jump out this fucking window. So I'm just like, baby, we gotta come up with a different rule right now because the window is not an option right now. And she was just like, you gotta be really fucking quiet. Y'all see how I am on this fucking podcast and shit like that. I'm not getting quiet. I'm going to be as ignorant as possible. So I'm being mad, immature, 20-year-old me. And she's just like, stop it. And her dad is like slowly creeping up the stairs like, yo, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to say his name. Just like, yo, like, is there anybody with you? Like, are you okay? So she goes out the room and shit like that. She got herself geared up, went out the room. She, luckily was talking to her dad for a little bit, and this is when I found out about like different cultures and shit like this. So her father smoked weed. She coerced this man with like a joint, and like it went to the bathroom and shit like that. So I'm just like, damn, life stories be crazy. We go. Like, she comes back and she's just like, all right, my dad's in the bathroom. We got 15 minutes. We can definitely get you out. And I was just like, we got 15 minutes. We could do a lot in 15 minutes. Yo, Triip, don't do that. He's like, we can do a whole lot in 15 minutes. So it's just like, I'm about to leave. I stroke a little bit. Like, 15 minutes. It's just like, I'm back in that shit. And then, like, 15 minutes is for sure up now. And man's just coming back up the stairs. And I'm just like, okay, we're about to get in trouble. So somebody's going to get hurt in this picture. It's not me. your father's gonna get fucked up. So it's just like we gotta figure something out immediately to avoid this type of trauma in your life, because this shit gonna last forever. So she's basically just like, all right, so it's the window or you gotta go in the closet type situation. I'm too grown for closet situation. I'm not going out the window. I'm leaving through the front door. You're gonna respect me a little bit. So I start getting dressed and shit like that, and she tries to coerce her dad again because he a little lit right now. He's just like, oh yeah, I got this other bud, blah 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 blah. Like we could just smoke this together type real quick, and she wanted me to like dip out, and I was just like, all right, plan sound perfect, it sound groovy, let's go. So they go and they move, and me, I'm just like, all right, we safe. I'm tiptoeing out this bitch, bro. I'm smooth. I am at the front door. You think baby about to make it safe out the building? Why the nigga had to hit me in the head and just be like, this bitch still got my G-Shock. So I don't know what possessed me to turn around in the room with her father. Can I get my G-Shock?
Wow.
Her dad is just like, who are you? And I was just like,
Can I just get my
So
shit
you was
back?
gone, coast was clear, and you turned
I
back
was
around.
ready to go, bro.
God damn, bro.
That bro,
That G-Shock.
you want to know a
back
funny story
for
about that
it.
G-Shock? Still got it on my wrist right now,
the
camera.
fuck
Got the same G-Shock on my wrist right now. And this G-Shock, you see how faded this shit is?
We can cut it there. Man.
Still to this day, but that was probably the most embarrassing shit that might have happened to me, because I was just like, I'm really this stupid that I turned around for a fucking watch.
You know what time
I
it was?
definitely knew what
You know
time,
what time it was.
I never went back to her house. I still message her and say, hey, when am I coming back? And she's just like, fuck you, nigga. I get upset that this Indian Spanish woman is calling me the N-word, but it's okay. Hey, man.
For real.
Hey, man.
I mean, she fucked up a speaker and spilled
fucked up
on
a speaker, fucked up
your
a...
sneakers.
Yeah, you
like,
got it
fuck
back
out
as
here.
far as I'm concerned.
I got what I needed back.
Yeah.
I got what I needed back.
Fuck without the speaker.
Yeah,
You
true.
know what?
That pussy was too good.
Man, your feet big as hell.
You're good. You're
She
good.
did have some zapatas on her. Them shits was type big.
on mothers. You kicked the speak out?
No,
I
she-
can kick the speak out. Well, my nigga, I wear 13. I'm supposed to.
She
kick
might
the
have
speak-
wore 13 too.
You know what I do to a nigga head?
Don't do that, Charlie. Don't do that.
You know.
What?
I like these girls. I like my girls. I like my girls. BBW.
He like.
But how tall
He
was
like
she?
him cute in the face and
She
thick
was
in the
maybe
ankles.
like 5'8".
All right.
She was maybe like 5'8", something like that. But
She was definitely not 13.
She wasn't 13, but she wasn't getting no GS Jordans and nothing like that. We had to get her men's
If
size.
she 8-time stomp, she cracking the grounds. What you saying?
She was A to Z town stopping, bro. She had all the
Holy
letters.
smokes.
She had all the letters.
Talk about what's up, baby.
She said, "What's up, baby?" too.
Big man.
Nah, baby girl, if you see this, all love, come fuck me again.
Holla at your guala.
That was great. I don't think we can do much more after that.
Y'all might
I
get
think that was a
canceled.
great way. No. That was the last segment. Actually, we're not doing the
Any
if we're not
closing-
doing the if you don't know.
Yeah. Any closing notes?
Yeah, this is I guess something new we're gonna do. Like if you got any closing notes, like an anecdotal story or just any tidbit of info you want to give out, now's the time to do so. So we'll start with Triip.
I bet Villa want to talk now.
Villa got to go
that
first.
was your last thought? Oh, you got any last thoughts you want to give out, bro?
Villa, go
Yeah,
ahead.
anything you want to say, anything at all. Whether it's a project, anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen
Shout
to
yourself
Donda.
out.
Yeah. Shout out to me, S-double, LB, for the food that she made earlier.
Yes, thank
know
you,
what I'm
LB.
saying? Fantastic burgers. Potato
yeah.
salad.
Potato salad off the chain.
Potato salad.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
You got to
And
whisper
for-
potato salad.
Yeah. And for allowing us to shoot this here at the greenhouse. Thank you
Yeah,
for
for
allowing
sure.
the 100th episode to be here.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the whole team, St. James, Epidemic, LB, Indeed, wherever you are. You know.
So
Broken
fucking
Bottles,
chill. I
Empty
love
Hearts
this.
is coming out soon.
Yes.
For real. And so it's 24 hours. And we got a little something in the mix too.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
I know. I know
Mhm.
what time it is. Felli.
That's what it is. Thank you, brother.
Wait, real quick, Ace. You talk so much shit when you're off this mic. Yeah,
Turn
I just
into a
want to
rapper.
thank my team.
He gotta look at management like, should I say? No. All these S double niggas are just like, no. Don't say nothing.
That
Save
big
it for the album mode.
that big veto shit gets reversed real
They
quick.
got that Triip contract.
Damn.
It's all love. I love all these niggas.
Get my beat pack, nigga. Then you can make
All right. Let me get out of here. So,
All
all right. So once again, I'm gonna be another person and just say, yo, shout out to Pro and Sade and the Lyrical Fix just for 100 episodes. That's a fucking blessing to be able to do 100 fucking
Live
episodes of just content. That's a lot of stuff to give to the world, a lot of your energy to give to the world. We appreciate you for that shit.
Thank you.
I appreciate you for not only having me on 100, wanting me to be on 100, and having me on my own special 48 episode. That shit,
48.
shit hit. I appreciate y'all. I guess this is when I'm supposed to say some like rapper shit. So I guess 48 Beam 2 is coming out at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I actually have a rap album where I'm not producing on, but I am rapping on.
Hey.
That,
Oh, he raps. Oh.
should be coming out either end of this year or beginning of next year.
Okay.
But he ain't a rapper, though.
But he
I'm
ain't
not a rapper. But yeah, I am on Magneto. Hey, I am on Magneto. But yeah, I got a few things that are coming out soon. You know, just being a person, taking their time, trying to get the craft right, talking to the right people, trying to get the mantras right. But I appreciate you guys for the time. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, love.
Absolutely, man. Triip, what's up?
I just want to say, shout out to the Lyrical Fix Pod, man, for having me up here and just wanting me along for the ride. You know?
The Lyrical Fix.
The motherfucking podcast, nigga. Shit, me. But nah, for real, thank you for having me up here. Just want me up here in general. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it feel good to be wanted and loved, so I'm grateful for that. You know, shout out to Villa and Felli for being up here with me.
Word.
Shout out to Pro. You know, we just having a casual conversation. It's all funny shit. And we could, you know, just allowing artists, you know, shout out to Sade for giving artists, you know, so I wouldn't have met these guys without you. You know what I mean? So it's, you know what I'm saying? I want to fact, big platform, like, and we growing, and, you know, it's family. It's like,
I try.
you know, so no matter how we differ sonically, musically, personally, you know what I mean? Like, it's always family, you know what I'm saying? So you allowing us to all admire each other's work and things like that. So I'm grateful for that. And then shout out to the Lyrical Fix, just the pod itself, because, you know, it's good to hear from your friends when you don't hear from them. You know what I mean? So, you know, I consider you guys friends, and I'm grateful for that. And then, you know, just shout out to everybody. Shout out to my team, EBF. Shout out to S Double. Shout out to 48. You know
48,
what I mean?
48.
It's all love, man.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold up. We got to do it in silence.
Man, check me out. Whoop, bash that 7-6, man. Whoa. Whoa.
Is it my turn?
He was in Catholic church. Oh.
And we pray.
You got any?
Just give me a second.
Oh.
Okay. Shit. So this past, actually yesterday, I took my mom out for her birthday, and she's asking me how I'm doing and shit, and I was telling her about like our karaoke night and everything, and I realized as I'm telling her this, and I said this to her, that you guys are definitely like my saving grace, for sure, all of you guys, because whenever I feel like it's too much or I'm just done with it, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore, it's too much, like I go back to think about like my friends and family, and you guys are definitely family to me now, and it's like I gotta at least keep doing this for them. So thank you. That's it.
Yeah, word up, 1,000% for real. Yeah.
You guys keep me going. You guys honestly do. So, yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah, I can test that. That was awesome. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys have definitely been a positive influence in my life in the past 2 years. And knowing that you three are here and you guys, knowing that you guys are listeners to the podcast, like we are more than appreciative just for everything, all the kind words you guys have said throughout the years, the support that you've shown us, letting us into your home, feeding us. You know, it's a great deal to me. You know what I mean? Like I've known
us high, getting us drunk.
Yeah. Like I can say like I've known people in this music shit and doing this music stuff, but no one has impacted me more positively than you guys.
Yeah.
Like I've learned so much from y'all, and a couple people that aren't here right now, but we know they're part of the crew. Mm-hmm. And I'm just very fortunate, very lucky, and very grateful to continue to be allowed in here with y'all and to share these experiences with you guys. Like it means the world to me. Like I said before, this whole thing has been like a very therapeutic thing for me, and I want to take this somewhere where I can, you know, go further with it, Sade and I, and hopefully turn this into something a lot more bigger and successful and more impactful, and really get more knowledge out of these artists and try to promote that and help other people at the same time. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but I appreciate you guys being along for the ride with us, and I promise y'all that whatever comes of this with us, we will include y'all because y'all deserve it. Y'all have been here from us from the jump, and it's only right. And we know, you guys know that it wasn't just us when it started. There was another person, and I feel like this has to be said now that we're at 100 episodes. It is what it is. But sometimes shit don't work out. Doesn't mean we still got love for the person. It's just sometimes it just don't work, and you move on. And it is what it is. Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to be diplomatic
I'm
about
on the
it.
camera, though, so I'm good.
Oh, good. All right. So I'm trying to be friendly about it. But, yeah. Regardless, we wish... Yeah. Regardless, no, it has to be said because it used to be 3, it's now 2. But at the same time, it is what it is. We wish everybody the best, and we just want to keep it positive moving forward. We don't want to keep any hate or ill will in our hearts because it's not going to help us go anywhere in a positive manner.
Yeah.
So that's really what it's about. So.
Oh, and also, I forgot to mention and that you guys definitely helped me. Like, when you said, like, we got to do more stuff out of this music, thank you. Because you guys give me, like, the one day where I have a break and I don't have to work. Yeah, I'm a little behind on work now because of it, but it's cool. Because I'll be hungover the next day. But, like, just that one day where it's like, I get to breathe. I don't have to be staring at my computer screen for hours and hours. I get to, like, yeah, I'm a little hungover the next day, but it's so worth it. So thank you for that, too. Yeah,
thank you guys, for real. Thank the listeners, people that subscribe, people that unsubscribe, first day listeners, last day, whatever. We thank y'all for 100 episodes, and we're going to go hard for 100 more. We're going to keep it going, man. So, on behalf of everybody here at the Greenhouse,
La Casa Verde,
Ace Felli, Casa Verde, for Villa, for Triip Out, everybody on the couch, everybody in our live studio audience, thank you for coming.
Thank you guys, yes.
We appreciate y'all.
You rapping, niggas. You ain't give a story.
Rap what?
I gave 2 stories. And one
Woo!
There we go. Yeah, I like that.
Lyrical Fix.
What's up?
Plug in. Hi, Mighty.
Hold up.
Oh, LB
Okay.
has a story.
All right.
Okay.
It looks like our queen has a story.
The queen has a story.
So
Hi,
we're
Mighty.
going to hear the story, and then we'll cut the episode.
High and Mighty CEO, Chairman.
High and Mighty CEO. Let's do it. LB the Great. Thank you. What's up?
Listen, in honor of the 100th episode, I'm going to give y'all this LB Saint story, actually.
Okay.
Oh.
Beautiful.
This is from the early days of LB and Saint. So
picture it. so picture it.
Saint and I have been together for a long time. We got together when we were pretty young, and we both still lived at home when we first linked. So we used to spend a lot of time together, and I used to be right in his room playing video games, doing all the cute shit. So we would be just fucking just all day. just video. Just.
I'll tell him, mommy.
Listen, deal with it, okay?
Video games and
all
sex.
over the place. You feel me? Video games, sex, and food. That's it. That's all it was. But anyway, so oftentimes we would just fall asleep, on some passed out for hours type shit. Like I was been supposed to be home. My mother done called my phone. Like we young, like you know what I'm saying. So there was this one time we fell asleep and we didn't wake up till maybe had to be like 5:30 in the morning, and we woke up because Saint's mother woke up and we heard her moving around. So I wake up, we both start panicking, and we decided like I gotta get out because she up now. So we trying to figure this shit out, and so he sneaks me out of the house. His mom was sitting in the living room, and the living room was right across from the front door, so there was no way to get out without passing her. So he ended up sneaking me out while she was praying, while she was deep in prayer. It's so sad. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
In the middle of
savage.
prayer.
Like I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit.
We were young, we were dumb, but
Like a villain.
yeah, she was like she was so deep in it, she didn't even notice what was going on, and he snuck me right out the front door, like right past her. Savage.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's very savage. That's gangster as hell, though. Hell yeah.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. When we think back, we like, yo, we was tripping, but
Damn.
Thank you for
I mean,
that.
how else
OG.
are you
happy
gonna
100th
get out?
episode.
Yes.
Yes.
Happy 100.
All right,
Happy
now to
100.
the shots.
That's right. All right, man. So
I got something beautiful.
we gonna
Oh
we're gonna
yeah.
call that an episode. This has been episode 100 with your host Kid Pro.
And Sade.
And man, want to thank everybody again for being here. This has been a hell of a live episode.
Hey man, make sure your do-rag tight and avoid bed bugs at night. It's Triip out, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's 100th episode, nigga.